Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Are you singing like Baby Got Back?
Under pressure.
Dun,
I was saying,
Man,
But that's where the sample came from, right?
no, that's,
Baby Got Back.
no, that's
No.
Ice Ice Baby.
but it came from a Queen song.
Yeah.
That's Queen, yeah.
Under pressure.
And David
Yeah.
Bowie, man. Come on, man.
Yep.
We know music.
Boom, boom, boom.
Mostly when it relates to Vanilla Ice.
We listen to music.
Boom, boom, boom.
Mostly when it relates to Vanilla Ice. Hey, speaking of ice, I'm feeling pretty icy out here in these Fashionova jeans. Just let the record reflect. Let the record reflect, Josh, that I'm feeling very icy in my Fashion-Ovas. Let the show continue.
Birkenstocks.
Anyway,
Somebody-
Birkenstocks. There you go.
Somebody said that either when you went out of town or when Lena went out of town, that you washed your own jeans and shrunk them.
That I shrunk my jeans. I lost a ton of weight while she was gone.
No, you look good. I'm not gonna lie.
Appreciate it. But yeah,
If I was a girl, I would smash.
I saw a comment the other day. Thank you. I saw a comment the other day in the chat that was just like, Adam's wearing jeggings today. And I was like, felt a little offended. I'm like, my pants are a lot looser right now than they have been in recent memory. For you to call them jeggings is deeply offensive. Shout out to my boy Lush for getting my teeth whitened today.
Yeah.
Pause.
Wait, let me
pause,
see.
pause,
Smile.
pause.
I still feel a little insecure to smile.
Let me see.
Nah, I don't really like the gaps in my teeth. I don't want to smile.
I felt that. I felt
What about
that.
you, Adam?
Here, should I just do it?
You just do it.
All right.
They look pretty white. I'm not gonna lie.
Why did he smile like that? He said,
You leave me hanging.
Yo, let me ask you the question though. Like, what has to happen in order for your smile to be what you want it to be? Like, are you you're trying to go full veneers with it, or are you? Because you're getting your teeth
I'm
white.
gonna hook you up, Lush. Don't trip.
Because if you were gonna get veneers, you wouldn't just be getting your teeth white.
Well, it's like you
You're
know,
gonna pass the time.
the best we could do at the moment.
Right.
And it was Josh's idea, and you feel
Yeah,
me?
shout out to Josh for that.
So he just came with T Ram and was like, "Hey, bro, you need to get it away."
Like it's time.
Well, it's like the thing is like it wasn't only
Josh.
That's so mean,
He's like, this
Josh.
guy looks too much like me. I can't be having people think my teeth are
I
fucked up.
asked him. I didn't tell him I had to do it.
Oh, you
he
asked.
wants
Did
me
you
to
ask
look
anybody
more
else?
like him.
Is that what HR
He didn't
is
ask
supposed to
nobody else but you.
HR is supposed to.
Hey, what?
HR is supposed to tell you that your teeth
You
suck,
got yours
right?
too, Gina?
Wait, Josh told you need to get veneers? That's fucked up.
It was a really kind
Gina
gesture.
did it.
Oh
because-
my god!
Not the punstigator. Oh my! Fuck out of here, bro.
No! You're gonna just hear it in the background. Go in, cuz. Go in. Go in, cuz.
Talk about it. Talk about it.
Oh man.
Go in, cuz.
Wait, before we start, gotta give a shout out to my guy Bob at New Era. I told
Shout
him I
out
was
to
gonna do
Bob
that.
at New Era,
Shout
man.
out to John Stan. Me and Housephone, we did a campaign with them today.
What did Bob do?
He was just a good guy.
He's a great guy.
So you guys took photos. You guys were models.
Not just photos. It's a whole
Yeah,
little
it's a whole campaign,
You
man.
did a lookbook.
It's a beautiful collaboration between
Shout out to John Stan.
John
man.
Stan from New York
John
and
Stamos. How many other people were involved with this?
It was
me.
a big production.
Yeah, it was a huge thing in Long Beach. It was beautiful.
No offense, but like, is the idea to like help give a couple of young overweight black men like a chance? like I just don't like look at you guys and see models. No offense.
I mean,
Like,
I think I look pretty good. I don't know.
so
if
you had to
Yeah.
shave for it because you're looking a little bit like clean. Yeah.
You see these exclusive hats
Bro.
that no one's gonna.
Come
no
on.
They're
one
trying to-
has.
These not coming out for at least until next year.
But they're trying to hit the big and tall market running.
Now listen,
Have they neglected it up
See,
till
as soon
now?
as he lose a little weight, he want to call everybody fat.
Jesus.
I can't wait till you like ham again. You got it.
no look.
Fuck
This,
with Ham. Ham is great.
this is what it is. Like they trying to tap in with the streets. They want to touch in. They want to touch the
Housephone's a
people.
crip.
No, not that. But I'm saying
Keyway.
You know, we the
Ooh.
Keyway is crazy. No, just when you think of hats, you think of LA, man. We the top two front runners.
Number
man.
one, number two.
Listen,
Yeah. Did they see the hat battle? Did they talk about it? The New Era knows about that.
They was like, you know what, AD, we're gonna give you a chance since you disgraced our brand.
I
no,
love
that
that
that shit was dope as
That was
fuck, bro.
fire.
They're interacting with your tomfoolery because you've been just taking their hats and just straight blasphemizing them over. That's not a word. Over and over and over, just straight blasphemy, taking the hat, doing freaky things to the hat. So I'm looking at you now, like, damn, they're actually accepting you. This is like your Shovel Andrew moment where the Gucci ghost gets accepted by
Yeah.
Gucci.
No, exactly.
but see,
Not sure if you
this
get that
is
reference,
the
but-
thing.
Like
No, for sure.
Dapper Dan and Gucci.
All the guys,
Much better.
There we go.
More mainstream appeal to that.
all the
Good point.
guys that I know who make the hats that I wear, like New Era is reaching out to them and grabbing them up instead of because
And doing actual collabs
Because
with
at
them.
first they were like stopping a lot of them, like you can't do this to our hats no more, and now they giving them collabs. And
Lush,
this is
you
one of
picked
the
a hell of a
collabs.
day to come through in a pink snapback.
First of all, it's Chrome
really?
Hearts.
Oh, it's Chrome
Don't
Hearts.
play
Yeah,
with my
yeah,
boy.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, really?
Okay.
The good Chrome trucker.
Hey, tell me more about myself. You feel me? Like, tell me more.
Nice teeth,
What's
Lush.
the shirt? Acid Girl? What?
Oh yeah, no, this is a dope designer right here.
Living Dead Girl.
Some shit.
Best pussy in town.
This
This
is like
is a-
disconnected. We got to talk about each
I
other's
know.
outfits.
Yeah, no, you feel me? Something light that was given to a player.
Yeah.
Because they seen the kid on the no jumper stage, and they're like, all right.
Really?
Congratulations on making the live show flyer this Friday. Go get your tickets.
At nojumper.com. Come
Yeah.
in. We still have some tickets left. It's going to be up. Sharp is going to be there. Lush is going to be there. The Monday show it's going to be insanity unfolding.
Gina said, huh?
Gina's like, huh?
I don't fucking know. Ask Josh who's going to be there. But fucking the crew will be in the building, and I'm very
The
excited.
dentist will be there.
The dentist will be there whitening teeth on stage.
But Lush,
the BBL doctor.
Lush hooked me up with a Hispanic female teeth whitener who had mad prison stories.
Yo, yeah. So
What did she get a bid for?
She did a RICO charge. She used to be from Avenues gang. You feel me? Drew Street, which is it's crazy because Gliselle Park is now somewhat of a livable neighborhood, but back in the day, it was one of the most treacherous trenches in the whole city. And she's like high-powered, banged out young chola that did the damn thing
Who's
for a
also
long
doing
time.
teeth whitening.
Who got her? She did a bid, got her shit together, transformed, and is
Congrats to her.
she's raw as fuck.
I'm gonna be real with you though. By the end of the teeth whitening, I was kind of like, I feel like I could do this.
Yeah, you totally could.
They kind of just like put some stuff on it, and then they put this like thing that just shines.
Oh, the
on
little
it.
the little blue thing.
Yeah,
Shouts-
no disrespect to her or anything, but I'm thinking maybe I'm gonna get in the
You
teeth
don't.
whitening business.
Yeah, you don't
for
want
her.
the problems with
Hey,
that
no,
set.
but
I want to be her
Yeah.
VC. I'm gonna
Yeah.
invest in her. No, yeah. Duno did an interview 2 months ago that I regret not watching. Negra on facing 25 to life in a woman's prison, female serial killers. and more. I remember.
fine. Wow.
I remember doing timestamps for it, but I got to actually watch it.
And I was during the interview. I'm like, beforehand, like I know her man, like who she been with for hella long.
Okay,
And
yeah,
I said to her man, I was like,
Adam,
what's
stay
up?
away.
No, I was like, what's up?
You know what he was
No, I
thinking?
seen Lush smoking
God.
a Newport with him earlier.
Listen, I said, does she have an identical twin sister? Is that an out of pocket thing to say?
It's
to a
kind of out
dude?
of pocket.
But-
It's like
but-
you're looking
You
at
said that
my-
to the husband?
Yeah, and then he's like, she does have a sister, but you know, she only likes foreigners. I was like, shit, my grandparents are Italian. Let's go.
Lush is a chameleon. He can portray any race if he needs to
And
get
then-
pussy.
And then check it out. So we're sitting in. She's like playing with my teeth, doing all that shit. I was like, "So I heard you got a sister." And she's like, "Oh hell no!"
Hell nah, fool.
Close your mouth, Lush.
I had to do the temperature check to see if she was really down. So when I
Down for?
Well, when I shouted her out on TikTok, I fucking put Soy Lot 69 as the background song.
Oh my
That's
god.
so like
just
racist.
to see if
What's
she
wrong
fucked
with
with
you?
the real shit. And
With
I
the
think-
real shit?
Well, if Riverside, you know me, like
Rivas fool.
a lot of people
Rivas.
don't know that I'm working as Jenny 69's stylist and consultant.
You're a PR.
So I wanted to, do my thing.
HR.
Oh, I'm gonna be on Food Community right now because I just said that.
Shouts to the LA Tooth Fairy. That's her.
Shout out to the Riverside Tooth
Hey,
Fairy. Jenny
Rivas
69.
fool.
You gotta watch it when they put that gel on your gums because it can like really burn your shit.
Yeah.
So they you can't.
Yo,
just
but
do
the
it.
Riverside Tooth Fairy makes your teeth fall out. That's the only difference. Like,
Yeah, they got meth. Nothing else. No, but that's why I'm drinking Starbucks with a straw right now because she told me to try to make sure it hits the back of my throat. Pause. So yeah. No, she had the best pause ever because when I asked her, I'm like, yo, so I heard this hurts your gums, and she goes, oh, my gel is so good that when it hits your teeth, a 12-year-old wouldn't mind.
whoa.
And I hit her with that's what she. Or no, actually, I didn't say that's what she said. I said, yeah, that's what Josh said.
That's what Mr. Girl said.
Yo, I just seen that last night.
Really?
Bro, no, like him explaining the story. Like, I was
Oh,
like,
you probably watched Destiny stream.
No,
no, it was him. It was him.
Destiny's talked about us a little bit, but I haven't had a chance to check it out.
Bro,
yet.
what the fuck, bro?
Yeah, but okay, so I feel
They
that-
hate Flacco.
on that. Really? Destiny
does?
and them? Really?
They're like, he's an idiot. Everybody kept saying, I'm like, oh.
Oh, how dare they? They just hate North Dakotans. Anyway, I feel bad the Housephone's here, but let's talk about the Parker and second birthday party. So let's talk about the invite list. How do we feel about the
Don't try to
fact-
blame it on Lena, first of all.
First off, that's exactly what I'm going to do. So basically,
He for sure lied about some shit there.
Yeah, I know.
She like put together the list, and without mentioning it to me, she invited a much smaller cast of characters. She only invited TRell and AD from the No Jumper cast.
But then you personally,
Her reasoning being that they are the dads.
Respect.
And then, we're in the group chat, and there are a couple of people the day of are kind of like, we didn't get invited.
I did not do that,
I
for the
said
record.
that. I said that for
I
sure.
absolutely did not do that
Well,
whatsoever.
from your perspective, how did you get invited? Because this is pretty much the most exclusive party of the year.
Yeah.
There was Sesame
How
Street
did I-
decorations.
Jay-Z and Beyonce was there.
How did I get invited?
They drove by.
They drove.
The real reason that I got invited is because you wanted me there. Because you're like, I wanted Lush to be there. Now there's
That
some
kind of makes it worse for everybody else.
no, hold on though. There's some and maybe there because I don't like what Adam was doing on BackonFig last night. You feel me?
Ooh, what was he
And
doing?
he was trying to retroactively. First of all, he said that I had a hairy chest, which is not fucking true. No, like
But you were coming in a little hot with the open shirt with the chest hair fully on
I don't
deck.
have
Shout out
fucking
Big Chief.
No,
But-
shout out to Manscape. I don't have chest hair. You feel me? Like
because of Manscaped.
Well,
Because
it's
of
funny you
Manscaped.
say that. Let's take a moment here for me to just say that this holiday season, I'll be giving thanks to our friends over at Manscaped. Everyone loves turkey and stuffing, but you'll be looking like dessert with the help of Manscaped's Performance Package 4.0. The leaders in below-the-waist grooming have blessed you with the ultimate Thanksgiving dinner topic. Tell your in-laws about our new cutting-edge ball trimmers and gift yourself or the man in your life the ultimate men's hygiene bundle. Trim your pumpkins and save 20% off and free shipping by going to manscaped.com/nojumper. Do you think that your holiday spread is good? Well, it's time to give it that Manscaped Performance Package 4.0, or as I like to call it, the perfect package for your package. In fact, Manscaped could have saved Lush a lot of grief over the weekend when he came in hot with a little microaggression called taco meat, chest hair. So
Hey, I got a little talk.
we're going to talk about it a little bit more, but save 20% off and get free shipping by going to manscaped.com/nojumper. That's right, 20% off and free shipping by going to manscaped.com/nojumper. Be thankful this holiday season for the best gift of all from Manscaped. Your balls will thank you. Listen, when I shave my back, it's Manscaped. When I shave my legs, it's Manscaped. When I tell my girl, hey, I'm going to bend over and I need you to hit my cheeks real quick because next time we're doing plug talk, I don't
Do you
want
get
one of
inside?
these. Hell the fuck
got
yes.
to.
Get in there.
got
Make
to.
sure my ass is as clean as the fresh plowed snow. Shout out to
Manscaped-
Mr. Plow.
Mr. Plow.
so let's
Mr.
keep it.
Plow.
Manscaped
That's my
really
name.
works, though.
That name again
No, it do.
is Mr. Plow.
Let's what the fuck?
You don't-
Simpsons,
you
man.
ain't a
Come on.
Simpsons fan?
Yeah, I thought it was funny. I was
Okay,
just
good.
laughing at the reference. With that being said, you're not getting off the hook that easy.
Go ahead.
You're not going to just do an ad read here. All right,
Now-
so what do you think that I was doing? I like that you're psychoanalyzing me since this is normally what I do to them.
No, I broke that down. But first,
What
the
do you
chest,
mean by
could I
them?
please just?
Speak on your chest hair.
All right, I despise body hair. Like I despise it on
Okay.
me.
Your arms are kind of hairy.
Yeah, exactly. This is like the most it'll get, and arms is like, you feel me? Like I don't want to look like a motherfucking Cro-Magnon, man. I don't like that shit, bro.
That's fair.
You feel me? So I make sure. And look, that was the one button up that I had because my clothes still haven't come from Philly yet, and I was trying to look nice. But then I was like, there's going to be a bunch of cool people here. It's Adam and Lena. There might be some porn stars doing pronos. So let me like...
At the kid's birthday?
Parker's birthday party.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I don't
Around
know.
the corner.
I hope not.
That's literally what I thought. So I was like,
Dear Lord.
there are some porn people there. Don't even front,
Yeah,
bro.
Riley Reid was there.
Exactly, bro.
She wasn't doing porn. She was just hanging out with
And
her
I've
kid.
been...
She wasn't there last year.
I've been Jackson off
Yes,
to
she
Riley.
was. Yes, she was.
I've been Jackson off to Riley Reid for a fat minute now. So
She's used to that.
yeah,
she's
yeah,
cool with that. Yeah.
yeah.
Did Did you tell her that in real life?
I didn't really get a chance to.
When she in front of her husband, that probably would have been weird. But in
Man, he
fact,
could run my fade, bro.
when she thinks that would have been cool
Fucking
too.
knock that fool the fuck
Definitely
out.
inviting you back at that.
I'm just kidding, God.
Yeah, next year. whew.
I'm sure when she pictures her average fan, it is like a dude
It's
smoking
Lush.
a Newport with his shirt unbuttoned to show his chest hair.
Now, lack thereof, chest hair.
How many buttons down was
I was like 4
Lush's
buttons,
shirt?
3
It was a
buttons.
microaggression.
Yeah.
I'm
But I
glad
had
you
a
didn't
wife
bring the
that-
energy to the workplace
He
because
went
I would
like-
have been like, Gina,
Hold-
do you
hold
feel
on.
comfortable with this?
Hold on.
Yeah, Gina coming here with just a jacket.
Jesus.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
A jacket and pasties.
shirt to work.
But I've never seen though. You know, I heard.
Gina encourages
Allegedly.
this type of
That's real.
behavior.
She got a Jenny 6'9" on the other day, man.
That's what I wore on Housephone. But
You stay away, Lush.
I'm bro. It's workplace, sis. Now, with that being said, Adam, did I not make a decent impression? I met moms.
No, it was cool. Yeah,
I
I
made a
introduced you to mom.
Lena,
I was
you
like,
feel me?
yeah.
Showed love.
I wanted you to make those introductions. That's why
Yeah, so-
I offered the invite.
Okay, it's-
and it was not to make sure that you didn't go to the bar and drink Jack Daniels, which is what I said on BackonFig.
I had
All
a
right,
bar?
so
No, I thought that I just wanted to make.
Now,
I was making a joke
he was being kind.
that
but
Lush was going to go and
relapse
get-
if I didn't.
and-
Which I'm more pissed about the chest hair than anything. But regardless, here's the real reason why Adam felt the need to besmirch my name and retroactively downplay his love for me and the invite.
See, I'm impressed by this. This logic is pretty good.
Yeah.
Because there's people like Housephone, who he's been friends with for far longer. There's people like Duno.
I couldn't tell.
There's people like Duno, who's only 22, fool, and was really emotional about the shit.
Okay, wait.
Hold,
Can I jump in real quick? The only reason why I was like, okay, the kids thing, that's very important. But then I'm like, bro, I know, does Lush have a kid that I don't know about?
I have hella kids. I've had hella of abortions. I've turned pussies into graveyards.
Smush
Like,
baby
like,
mamas.
smush
Honestly,
like,
I just like it when we were in the group chat. I just said it. I was like, Lush, just pull up because
no, you secretly texted me on the
Yeah,
side.
that wasn't in the group chat.
Yeah. Now,
Listen. If I'm banned,
all my tricks are getting exposed.
if I'm banned because I was shotgunning White Claws the year before,
It was not a ban by any means. Like, if you had hit me up and been like, "Yo, can I come?" I would have been like, "Yeah, dude."
I don't
pull
have
up.
a kid.
fucking
I don't
come."
have a kid.
To be
I don't have a kid
fair,
bring.
last year all the black people was in the back
It wasn't
eating
the back.
pizza,
segregated.
They were
sure.
just like the black people were kind of on the left side / like the no jumper homies and everything, and then you kind of had the other
Yeah.
side, which was more like the family members and everything.
And y'all was all in dresses and shit. We over there dressing.
Yeah, I had
was
basketball
like,
shorts
like
on.
niggas on everything.
I had
was-
basketball shorts on.
See,
I
we
felt
was
bad.
integrated. We was all together.
He set me up too at the party.
Yeah, with the mushroom burger.
Yeah.
Explain
I'm like,
this.
yeah.
Explain
Wait, what do you
it.
mean?
Explain.
Because he's like, I go over there and I'm looking at the food. You feel me? Because last year they had like a gourmet mushroom
Yeah.
burger, and I was like, who the fuck has a mushroom burger at a fucking 1-year-old's birthday party?
She got some pretty high priced catering, and I guess they
was
think
nice.
that people are going to want mushroom burgers. Apparently, not AD.
I don't
No.
see what's wrong with the mushroom burger.
It's just
You could have just not ate it.
nigga, it's a kid's party.
They had like burgers. And
You
shit.
make
They had,
hot
like,
dogs,
beef
burgers, and
I was
fucking-
gonna say it was some.
The real problem with her party last year was that you showed up like 2.5 hours late, so all the good
Yeah.
food had been eaten.
Well,
That's a fact.
They left. Listen, they left the mushroom burgers, and then he's like, hey, oh yeah, Lena heard you loud and clear. So this year she took like a real offense to the mushroom shit. So I felt bad. I was like, damn. I hope
You
I didn't-
offended, sis.
Because
Yeah, I
this
offended
this
sis.
year she just got like Mad Mendocino
Fire.
sandwiches.
Fire, by the way.
Fire.
And
We just
pizza.
had it today too.
And there was some
Mendocino today.
charcuterie, but she didn't go as fancy. She didn't get the catering with the mushroom burgers.
She was probably offended.
No.
She was so offended
But
by AD.
so listen what happened, and then I can explain.
Yeah, so he tells me, yeah, Lena, she felt this way, so she made sure she didn't get the mushroom burger. So I see Lena, I said, oh, Lena, my bad. I didn't. She was like, what are you talking about? I was like, Adam said, the thing with the mushroom burger. She's like, mushroom burger? And I was just sitting there looking stupid.
I don't think I like mentioned the mushroom burger specifically. I think I just said, yeah, AD didn't like the food, and she was just like, "What the fuck? The food was so good, yada yada." And I'm like, "I don't know, AD didn't like the food." I didn't really like make a big deal of it, but then I think she had the same impression, which was I didn't really like make a big deal of it, but then I think she had the same impression, which was kind of like. Because when we got all that fucking nice catering, it's sitting on tables in the sun.
Oh, outside.
So this year, it was kind of like, well, if we get sandwiches and pizza and charcuterie, it'll like last a lot longer.
The sandwiches are in bags.
Yeah, so it's like a little bit more durable. And realistically, it's like people don't, if those sandwiches were good as fuck, like it was fucking, it was
Mendocino
totally
Farms,
fine.
man.
So yeah, I mean,
Also, this was at your house, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was a whole nother side of your house.
Yeah,
never
I
even
ain't see that
seen
shit before either.
yeah, we have a porch in the back.
They,
But
I said, there's a lot of
we
real
can't
estate.
build on that that side of the house
Multiple
because
addresses.
because it runs over a fucking like little like water thing that like water travels through for the city, so you can't actually build a house on top of that. We can only have a porch on that part of the property.
My nigga Adam got real estate, bro.
Nah,
'cause
yeah,
I
there's
didn't-
a whole
I didn't
nother
even know
side.
that part of your house existed, bro.
I was like Jack Shack, and then they got a whole little.
yeah, I've been.
Did you sneak off into the Jack Shack, lock the door, catch a nut?
Sure did.
I wish I would have known.
Yeah.
I could have.
don't you
I
got
could
like
have
a-
watched Riley Reid with her standing right outside.
I would have loved to look into the sink. I go in there to the sink to wash my hands, and I see some dried up nut, and I'm like, "Oh, Lush."
Come on, baby.
Oh,
That's
Lush.
why you
Oh,
invited
Lush.
me. No,
and a little hair, a little chest hair in there.
and that's the thing, though. Just
sprinkled on top of his signature.
just as we so we could end the formalities. That's why you did it. It's because you wanted to not because you're like a part of you feels just a semblance of guilt for the other people that quote unquote should have been invited over this guy that you've been kicking it with for a couple months.
But see,
who's been
You know he felt good. That nigga got his shirt again. Doom, 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 doom,
But it's true that
Porno child party.
Oh my god,
can you like edit me out? Can you like blur me,
bro.
The thing is that you weren't there last year.
You didn't
So-
even know I was alive last year.
This is true.
Let's keep
But-
it full
And you
stack.
was on the channel.
No, I was not on the channel. I was not on the channel last year.
So like, you weren't part of the tapestry of friends of mine that made Lena only want to invite two of them the next time around. So it's like you kind of do deserve like a fair shake, and you didn't. To your credit, you didn't shotgun any White Claws, so you did a little bit better than
Dude,
Housephone the
I
year
met-
before.
Sorry,
but
phone.
I met Mama 22.
Maybe
and
for
all that.
year
You feel
3,
me?
we'll just bring everybody back. Everybody, fucking.
Third time's the charm.
We'll get a bunch of random people that used to hang out on Melrose and shit. Like just really.
Hey, your mom was cool. So she see me, she was like,
Hey, and Jason came too, for the record.
You know what?
"Oh,
we
Jason
need,
came."
You know what we need to talk about though, bro.
Jason's
You know what we need
I
to
just
talk
gotta
about,
say,
bro.
shout out Jason because Jason's kid had the best time at the party. She was like, I have not seen a kid have so much fun. What is this?
Free Ralphie the
Free
dog.
Ralphie the dog.
Dogs' lives matter.
Yeah,
Free the
fool.
stinks.
Yeah, this fool, Adam 22.
Bro, they have an 8-foot dog in a 3-foot cage.
Bro, this shit is like literally, he runs into a Tom and Jerry mouse hole in the wall. He has to get shoved in there, bro. Like his tail's hanging out. That shit is not right, bro.
And then me,
What is your level of expertise with dogs?
I've had many dogs.
Oh yeah, well I have not. This is like realistically
Clearly.
Clearly.
Fucking
This is like my
abusing
first
him.
dog, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Besides
Free Ralphie.
Besides
Free Ralphie.
taking him on walks and occasionally taking him out to pee and occasionally filling his food bowl, I don't really have that much to do.
Interaction with the dog.
Yeah, like this is her project. Like
The dog is just there.
She wanted the dog. She got the dog. She got the trainer. She sent him to obedience school. And when I asked her about your concerns, and when I told her about the concerns of the Free Ralphie movement,
I'm going to change my profile pic to Free Ralphie.
And what makes it even more funny is me, Lush, and TRell are screaming, "Dog lives
Dog
matter."
lives matter.
And the lady in the back is like, "Dog lives."
one of Lena's family members just gets in on it. She's basically saying like,
Yeah, I
fuck
mean-
Black Lives Matter. No, like Dog Lives Matter. That is hard. Like I fuck with that. Yeah.
And then
I don't know.
another one of her family members is like, "How does the dog get in there?"
Yeah.
The cage is that little, Adam?
No,
like-
it's a legitimate concern phone. Like I wouldn't talk about this on the
It
show.
was like I invited PETA to the fucking party. Or like there's like a union forming in the middle of the fucking party to protect the dog. Let me tell you what her reasoning was. She said that the idea is that the dog stays in a pretty small cage because you don't want him to feel comfortable taking a shit in the cage. And when it's small, he just sleeps in there. He knows that this is not a place where you take a shit. And so far, so good, because I don't think he's pissed or shit in the cage one time.
you can't breathe in there. Take a shit.
He don't have room. He's holding his breath to try to get through the day.
He's a fucking dog. He will take what we give him and he will like it. Listen, I'm not involved with it. So if Lena is committing any sort of ethical violations, I'm on board with the Free
Almost
Ralphie.
open up the gate. Be free,
Listen,
Ralphie.
Free Ralphie, man.
Yo.
Fuck. Lena
Let's
don't
go.
give a fuck about that animal. She just wants her cute TikTok photos and she don't fucking care. I'm with you guys. So let's
He need to
actually
take a Homer Bound trip.
I would like to actually invite some PETA members, maybe that girl with the camel toe that I saw at the zoo. Maybe she could actually come to our
The
house
fact that you still remember
and
this is
do an
crazy.
audit. I talked about it like
That's
last week.
Jack Shack
Bad
fodder.
podcast.
That's a callback. Maybe she could come to the house and actually do a review, I would be totally down with that.
Now, my homegirl has 2 big ass Dobermans, and she keeps them in a pretty like not that big cage. So
You
I
gotta
guess,
let them know their place.
Free the Dobermans.
Yeah,
Dog lives matter.
they do. How come we can say that and it's no big deal, and Kanye says white lives matter and it's a big deal?
That's a great question, Adam. I don't know.
I'm gonna take that right to the top. Supreme Court, Clarence Thomas. What
White
do you
do-
think of this?
White dog lives matter.
white dog lives matter.
Anyway,
Jesus Christ.
anyway,
This is ridiculous.
I would also like to say, shout out to our boy Blueface. Allegedly, I don't know if it's just a shout out. Actually, prayers up.
This is not a shout out. This is
praying
a
hands
Keep
emoji.
your head up,
Prayers
man.
up.
Keep your head up to our boy Blueface, who apparently tried to shoot somebody or did shoot somebody last night. In I don't even.
Was
know
it
where
last
at.
night?
No, it was.
I don't think it was last night.
So
Let's
what?
ask Gina.
Misinformation.
We need misviews over.
No, so what happened was sometime in October, allegedly there was
October, that shit old. How
Yeah,
the fuck
yeah.
they gonna get him for something that happened back in the day?
there's no
There's
statute
no
of
statute
limits.
limitations in months.
That was literally last
It
month.
was like a month ago. Get over it, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah, I agree. Free all the Crips, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, free the famous.
Free
Crip.
all the Crips.
He's
the most
famous.
famous crib.
Like Draco
On a
said.
dead low.
He's got a fucking soul food spot or a fried shrimp spot.
Yeah.
Man. Let
Soul
him,
food spot.
Soul food work.
he got a
but
bitch with one tooth. Come on.
He's already struggling enough, right?
Well, he's living the high life, man. How are they gonna do this to him?
So apparently,
Yeah.
the victim, the alleged victim, tweeted the night.
did.
He said, "I just got into I'm paraphrasing. I got into an altercation with Blueface and his people at a strip club, and he tried to shoot me."
I mean, when you go to a strip club,
You expect to leave
you
with a bullet
expect to
hole.
at least have someone try to shoot you, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's how you feel?
Okay, I'm done. But no, I mean, this is a terrible situation. It sucks to see Blueface involved in this. Why is this happening? Why is he shooting someone at a strip club?
Who knows? It might
How
have
does
been
this
a.
unfold? What happened?
What if it was a robbery attempt? What if it was somebody trying to press him?
And that
What if it
exactly.
was-
I'm sure we can invent all kinds of scenarios in which he is innocent. So I'm standing by Blueface. I just wanted to mention and acknowledge that he's going through this and say that I don't believe it. The Blueface I know would not shoot somebody.
the
Blue lives matter.
Thank you, AD.
the dude that
He tweeted about it.
He looked like a mark. That's all I'm finna say.
Did you see
guy?
the tweet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks
No
like a
Jumper
mark.
posted it.
This dude tweeted out, and his name is It's Tay Dummy, aka Conic Tay. He tweeted out on October 8th, 2022 from Las Vegas, Twitter for iPhone, right from the phone. I got jumped and was shot last night by Blueface outside the strip club. Now that's about it.
What the fuck would he do to get Blueface out of character?
That's what I'm saying, man. Like
You
Blueface.
think he fucked Krishan?
Hell no. That dude ain't fucking on nothing. If anything, Blueface was probably like fucking his bitch.
fucking his
Like,
I would
Yeah.
just hope that Blueface would not be so irrational that he would like be all up in the strip club, just shooting someone outside the strip club over some minor disrespect. Hopefully, it doesn't end up being too.
Any
serious.
level
Hopefully,
of-
it's just some cat.
Any level of disrespect is getting dealt with.
Hey man, the streets is dead, right? This fool goes straight to Twitter and just writes it down.
Yeah, right? That's crazy.
That's crazy. That's like way different than academics having to like investigate the takeoff video. This is just
Right.
like, no, we got a tweet. He just said that it happened.
Bro, this
that's
dude-
the whole investigation.
This dude makes fucking Flacco look like Big U.
Yeah,
as
no,
far as
literally,
street code
literally.
goes. Like
No, you know what the funniest thing was? I seen a tweet that was like, I know Krishan Rock's going through it right now. Tell her to hit me up if she need a shoulder to cry on.
It's a vibe.
She's been tweeting
All the time.
She's been tweeting crazy. Like she is so down to hold him down from afar. Like that. If you're gonna have to go sit down for a little stretch of realistically probably many years,
Yeah,
if
I'm
he's
like,
actually
fuck.
guilty, then you definitely want to have a Krishan in your corner so that you could have every second of your phone privileges monetized or not
Yeah.
monetized, but monopolized. By having to talk to her, having to worry about whatever the fuck she's getting into. She's at the strip club. She probably shot somebody herself last night. You know, she's probably wants to be in the women's jail.
Hey,
the same
you
jail
get
as
that time, I'm getting engaged, y'all.
I feel like she would literally get a sex change so she could be his cellmate.
So she could be
If
in
it came to-
the,
yeah.
in the
Dragon,
men's prison.
yeah.
No, you know what's
I would
crazy?
support her in doing so. Yeah,
You know
I would
what's
cover it
crazy?
gleefully on the Instagram.
I know what you about to
Me
say.
and AD on the way over here, and some random Blueface song comes on shuffle.
You had to turn it off.
No.
Problematic now.
This nigga said, if I get life, fuck it. At least I get to see the homies. Getting my squabble up, getting buff off baloney.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
Wow. I hope that that's not.
I hope that's not the case either.
I
But
hope that is not a Freudian effort
I was
by him.
not expecting him to say that.
Bro, people
Song fire. Hard
really,
bar.
That song was hard as fuck.
people really underestimate.
First mission.
Like,
Go get it.
That's what it's called?
Blueface's
That
his
song was
lyrics, bro. Like, had to kick my own blood out. Must have forgot I was a crib. You feel me? Like, that fool is nice.
Blueface underrated.
He is.
Yeah.
When he came out, we were listening to
Oh,
him
man.
every goddamn
On the
minute
dead
of the
lows.
day.
Honestly, he's a generational artist, man. It's not too many times you see an artist affect your brain like that the way Blueface does, man.
You know, every morning, not every morning, but frequently, I'm in the kitchen, and I got Parker Ann, and I'm holding her up, and we always play this little game that she loves to do, where she looks at all the photos on the fridge, and she says "Mama," and she says "Dada," and she says "Abby Kadabi," and she says "Elmo." She points at everybody on the fridge, and then I point up to the top where I have 3 photos, and I say, "Who's that?" And she says, "Juice," because I got Juice WRLD photo.
Wow.
And then I go,
Fire.
"Who's that?" And she goes, "X," because I have an
What?
X photo, and I tell her that those are Daddy's friends who had to go bye-bye, but you know we miss them very much. And then I point at the photo of Greedo, and I say, "Can you? What's his name?" And she goes, because she can't really say Greedo. But then I tell her that one day you're gonna get to meet that guy.
Free
Yeah.
Greedo.
We should probably
Hell
do a
yeah.
Texas trip, and we can go hit the prison and tap in with Greedo.
And bring Parker.
Bro, Parker Ann needs that experience.
He clearly.
Is that
Can you
fucked
bring-
up? Like,
can you
I
bring
think
babies
that
to
would
go
be
visit
good,
him?
right?
You can bring.
I mean, we probably got to have some other shit to do in Texas
My
while we're
daughter-
out there, but we could swing by, right?
My daughter went to go see my brother, and she thought like she was going to spend the night. We're like, that's not how this works. No. Like, that's not
We
how
getting
this
the
works.
fuck outta
You
here.
gonna do a quick
You know
bid?
what I'm saying? Like, nah.
You were getting her ready for this all these years,
No, she wanted to see my brother.
dude. Fucking.
It's a castle. She's in the castle.
I feel like all of Lena's family members at some point said, like, "Is this really your daughter? She is so tall."
My daughter tall as fuck.
Dude, you got to get her in the WNBA.
She's
Have
as
you,
tall
have you
as
been
you?
trying?
She taller than me.
Can we reach
She's
out?
taller than Lush.
Are
Yeah.
there any scouts watching this?
I mean, hey, sign her up.
do you
sign
have
her
her
up.
playing ball?
She don't want to play
She
ball.
said. I asked her. She said
She
she
did.
don't.
She did cheerleading.
Bro, those inches
Stop.
are going to waste playing Roblox.
Bruh,
Just
she-
say, anybody can play Roblox.
She 5'11".
I mean, to be fair though, she's getting into streaming. So I caught her like streaming Roblox. I was like, all right.
Listen, but in
She's
the
about to be the biggest Roblox streamer you ever seen.
in
your
the
fucking
future,
life.
though, if she does join the WNBA and she does go to play overseas,
You
I
want
want to
tickets?
let you know, do not let her have a weed pen in her backpack.
Oh my.
It's not
I saw
happening.
where this was going.
It's not a mile
Yeah,
away.
yeah.
I took the cards to Russia.
Bring it back. Hey, hey, hey.
Y'all are out of pot.
Bring it back. Free Brittany
yeah.
Griner, though. We just joking. We miss you. We love you.
Man,
We're
You
going to
said-
watch every
you
game
said
when you
Brittany
come back.
Renner.
What team's she on?
You said Brittany Renner.
Her too, man. She bad as fuck.
they
we,
did.
we want her to be all right, too.
Yeah.
They did. They did
Damn.
Shorty Slimy. They
They
sent her
got to
to.
collab when she gets out.
They sent her to a work camp.
I
And they don't even know.
man.
You can't even access it. She can't even be reached by her loved
shit's
ones.
fucked up.
Scandalous ass Rooskies.
Dude.
Bro,
fuck
sometimes-
Putin for that. Putin a lame for that.
Bro, sometimes you don't realize how much breaking the rules is really about to affect you, man. God damn.
Said house phone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I would hope that if
Well,
Housephone went to Russia, though, to be real, that he would do a thorough inspection of his luggage
yeah.
to make sure there was no blammies, no ketamine,
No,
whatever.
okay.
The best thing that could happen to you, though, would be them finding it before you got to Russia.
Yeah,
Brought the
facts.
cat.
Yo, that's the problem with fucking what is it? TSA.
Yeah.
Is that they didn't catch the pen. They don't even.
Before.
How the fuck are they gonna let a national treasure, the female LeBron James, Brittany Renner, the greatest
Griner.
the greatest female basketball player that
You know
I
nothing
know of.
about.
How are they gonna not alert her to the weed pen, dog? Like, what the fuck are those dogs for?
Yeah, right.
That's just crazy.
It's really their fault if you
It's
really. think about it.
LAX's fault. It's wherever the fuck she left's fault. They should be in the labor camp.
Nah, for real.
The labor camp.
Yeah, I think
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
Is that bad?
Brian from LAX should go to the labor camp and replace Brittany.
Didn't they give her like 10 years or some crazy
8.
shit?
Forever.
Hey,
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, but fuck you, Brian.
They're gonna get her out
fuck you.
right
fucking
after the
Logan.
nuclear apocalypse.
Seth
They're gonna get her
Scott.
out
It's fucking Seth's fault.
because you hear
Fuck Scott.
that Poland got hit. Damn, they took the walk to Poland, and then Putin said, bip, bow. He fucking sent a couple missiles that killed a couple people out in Poland. So now everybody's looking at it like this is a NATO nation. This is like the whole deal. The reason why we're just giving weapons to Ukraine and not actually attacking Russia, which would presumably be the beginning of World War III, is because Ukraine is not technically part of NATO, even though their best interests apparently we have in mind. But now Poland got hit, so there's a big scramble going on right now where they're trying to decide, was this Russia or was this something else? Like, because there's some discussion that it might have been a Ukrainian missile that got sent to the wrong place or whatever.
Or
so this might be the beginning of the end, just for the record.
The Ukraine
Jesus
could have done
Christ.
that in order to coax us into the war. You feel me?
Yo,
Like,
Zelensky's scandalous for that, if that's the case.
Did you see what Chappelle said on
Maybe
SNL?
they really are Nazis. What?
When he said that Ukraine, they killed 10,000 Russians before they even had weapons, and the whole war was like a Home Alone trap.
You heard they lost 100K people?
That's crazy.
And Ukraine maybe the same. Think about that. 200,000 people dead for nothing.
Just for niggas beefing.
And like $100 billion
Yeah.
or something. Yeah.
And Chappelle said that's like United States going against, I think he said Colorado. And Colorado
right.
was like winning our own part. That's crazy.
Insane.
well,
Also,
We about to go hang out in the fucking underground bunker underneath the fucking Jack Shack.
I love that idea. We will definitely shelter in the Jack Shack in the event of nuclear war. For some reason, I believe that all the jizz
jizz
will have
built
kind of
up.
like encased it to protect us against the radiation.
when you say we, do you mean the people that were invited to the party?
Yeah,
Or,
just you guys.
or everybody?
No, that's-
I'm be over there crying looking at house phone.
we only have
Housephone
so
counts.
much space. Yeah.
I wore a house phone mask.
But hey, speaking of radioactive jizz, with so many sports books to choose from, you need a platform that makes it simple to bet and win, like MyBookie. And for the record, that's a hook. The people they're paying attention right now. MyBookie, don't worry, that was an
good.
important clickbait technique right there. MyBookie has a huge selection of odds, props, and contests for all of your sports betting needs, anytime, anywhere. Stream games and live bet while you watch so that you can turn game day into payday with MyBookie. Sign up free today and use promo code NOJUMPER, one word, and claim a half deposit match of any amount up to $1,000. That's promo code NOJUMPER to claim your deposit bonus and give yourself the competitive edge. When you play with MyBookie, you're not just betting, you're joining the winning team. Bet anything, anytime, anywhere with MyBookie.
My cookie.
MyBookie. Anyway, I have another topic on deck.
Go crazy.
Let's just get personal. So after the party, Adam 22 did something that very rarely happens.
Yeah, hang out with your white friends.
I left the house at
What?
night. Now, for the record, we were home by about 10:30. But Lena the Plug and I left our home and went to the Hollywood Improv with Danny Mullen and his lovely lover, and we took
What's
in a
his
comedy
name?
show. Yeah, Leo. And we took in a comedy show, and there was some controversy where some people, AD, informed me that they were offended. He said, "You never popped bottles with me and OT Genesis at the nightclubs, but here you are going out to a comedy club with Danny Mullen."
I was gonna say, were you guys popping bottles at the Improv?
Absolutely
Club?
not. We got there. I ordered a glass of red wine.
Sexy.
Lena, I think, had like a gin and tonic type beverage or tequila and soda or some shit. And then Danny, I noticed, did have some sort of little like tacos, some sort of appetizer, and something else as well. It was quite dark, so I couldn't really see it. But then it was my friend Jason Ellis, who's a former pro skateboarder, current podcaster and comedian and stuff, and also like an MMA fighter. He came out.
Nigga does a lot of things.
Right, and another thing he does is suck penises, because actually I interviewed him and he talked about being bisexual, but to be honest with you, he kind of like,
That one left.
we didn't really like get super in
Okay.
depth about it. It kind of felt like he like, didn't, I'm a man's man. He very much is a man's man, literally.
If
but
he could
also,
beat your ass, then
exactly, he could certainly beat my ass. Yeah, he's a real martial artist. and
That's even
everything.
scarier. Bisexual, they can beat your ass.
But it was crazy
Like,
because
You want to get out? No.
you might like it too much. No, but then I'm watching him do comedy, and he's going into like real depth about like having men.
So he's
fuck
a
him in the
comedian
ass
too?
and stuff. Yeah, and he does comedy as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to go.
Do you know what the theme of the weekend for Adam clearly was? White Lives Matter.
Right.
Lush is invited to the party. Mullen excursion over AD.
Ralphie's in the cage.
Ralphie's
in the cage.
Bisexual comedy club.
White Lives Matter.
Was that your first time going to see a live comedy show here in Los Angeles?
Not my first time, but
Probably in a long time.
It was nice to be in that environment and thinking about humor and thinking about jokes and thinking about the relationship between the comedians and the audience and everything like that. So I had a good time. I think we should all do it. Really.
Were you at the one
Same
by?
thing, but with a bunch more homies.
Did you go to the
Sounds
one by
great.
Katana? That's the one you went to.
It's on Melrose.
That's
Yeah.
the one by Katana is the Comedy Store on Sunset.
Yeah, that's the one. That one's good.
that's the ill one. My homie.
That's
be
the
having-
OG one.
My homie got a residency. Be going there all the time.
I seen a girl get so offended on there. That shit was bad.
By what?
Like one of they sometimes they'll joke.
start
on the
roasting the
crowd.
people in the
They
crowd,
roasting
yeah.
and she could not take this shit.
What would they say about her?
I don't even remember.
Did
but
that happen to you?
She got pissed though.
No, but okay, you guys are like this, and actually I talked about this on Sludge Stories and forgot to include this amazing detail earlier. But so once we go out to the bar after the show is done, now keep in mind this guy Jason Ellis, he's white, heavily tattooed, not as tall as me, but you know he's in actually very very good shape. But so you know somebody who looked at me and looked at him, we're kind of in like the same ballpark of white dudes in some way. So as soon as I go out to, you know, get another drink at the bar afterwards, a young lady who was watching the show comes right up to me and says, "Are you the bisexual one?"
You're like, yeah.
You're like, yeah, it's me.
Lena's like, yes, that's him. No, I actually had no idea what the fuck she was talking about. And then Lena had to inform me that that's what she was talking about.
So basically, you weren't paying attention when the guy was telling the joke.
No, I was paying attention. I just was confused when she was coming up to me like, oh, like, no, I'm not him. But then he came up as well.
But what was the context of her saying, like, are you the bisexual?
She thought I looked like him.
Yeah,
she
'cause
thought I was
brothers,
actually him.
They're happy, then they're singing and not colored.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Give me a high five. See,
Yeah.
you wouldn't know nothing about that.
No, I know what you're talking about. I sing that song sometimes. I stop before it gets good.
Yeah.
So basically, the guy that was talking about being bisexual was on stage. He gets off stage. Someone thinks that it's you.
Yeah.
Love that. And did you admit to being bisexual finally?
No, I kept a hard stance.
You had a hard on.
I had a hard on.
The best part is that she specifically said, instead of being like, oh, were you the comedian that just did the
Yeah,
set?
right.
Are you the bisexual that loves
the
cock
fun-
in his face?
That's the
Like,
funniest part.
Yeah.
You should have him on Plugtalk.
I would love to.
Wow.
Well, but speaking of, like, we just had a young lady in here, and we won't say the name, but she's actually spending some time with someone tonight that is a very, very good friend of the podcast, and I find that extremely exciting. You
I
Okay.
want to know where
you guys
this
weren't
is
reading
going.
the group chat close enough to catch this?
Well, we were too busy being international, well-renowned models all day long.
You said you were just in a car for an hour and a half. You're not reading the group chat?
I was asleep. I was getting some rest.
Well,
so I
I
could be
You
should
well
just
have
left
rested.
in the car next to AD?
AD was driving.
Yeah.
Pun was in the passenger.
And you were passed out.
And I was in the back. Yeah.
What a mental image.
hey, she was bad, though. I caught a little glimpse.
TRell said you. TRell said you
finally accomplished
got,
one.
got a back door.
Listen, we have to hit all markets.
No.
You checking boxes.
The other day we had a like thick Latina girl.
Fake?
Not like thick, but like
I thought you said fake Latina girl.
no.
They prefer to be called
Trans woman, yeah.
Hold on, they prefer to be called Latina thickums.
Yeah,
all right,
okay.
come
Whatever
on.
you want to. I'm going to default to you on that. And then right afterwards, we have like a skinny fucking goth chick. And then the next day, I just want to get you guys' opinion on this. The next day, somebody stops by to drop off some like collaborative merch that somebody did. You know, a guy who works at a porn company,
Okay.
and he's the boyfriend of the girl that we did Plugtalk with the day before.
Oh, wow.
And he actually says the sentence to me when he sees me. He's like, "Yeah, dude, I heard you guys banged my girlfriend yesterday. And she had a great time. Thanks."
Wow.
I was
Thanks.
like, I love this business.
He
Like,
said
that's
thanks?
Amazing. Yeah, he's like, appreciate it. Like, I can't wait to see it.
That's as wide as it goes.
I'm like, I love this industry.
Nah,
you
it's-
really don't get that in most walks of life.
You can't just put that on the white homies because I've told this story before. I'm gonna tell it one more time. It's the last time. Kazumi's birthday party.
Is a nigga?
The boyfriend is finishing his speech, and then he's actually talking to his two homies who are also niggas. And then when they're done talking, they're about to walk away. He's like, all right. Well, what are you guys doing here? Go fuck my girlfriend.
That he just
Yeah.
sounds traumatized.
So you were thinking about it because you're considering doing OnlyFans with Kazumi, right?
Cats out the
He
bag.
loves leaking. He loves leaking all
I heard
my-
she's doing it with King Croc, so I mean, it can't be any worse with you.
Listen, I got offered a threesome of a lifetime.
That's the ultimate High Rollers collab.
But listen, I'm just
You're
like,
an international model now.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not ready to like step into the
A lot of
porn
these
world.
models have OnlyFans. This is probably,
But,
maybe,
like,
I don't know.
It's levels to this.
You
shit.
think New Era would stop fucking with you if you were
Yes,
banging
for
Kazumi
sure.
on OnlyFans?
For sure.
Nah.
For sure,
Maybe
sure.
if you tweet about it, definitely bring that back. Maybe if you tweet about it. Maybe if that's like the theme of your fucking,
No, that's
internet
what-
presence.
I'm just like, like it's different strokes for different folks.
Yeah,
man.
let
Different-
me do the point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you got that.
That's a
Adam.
special type of person to do that. Would you do that, Lush?
Nah.
Once you get your body right,
Yeah, if I got my Bandman Kevo surgery,
I support that.
At this point,
Maybe subconsciously that's what it is.
That you're waiting on
Your
your
body?
BBL.
Yeah.
you see when
Maybe I'm waiting on the BBL.
you see what happens when somebody exercises some courage and you know what I'm saying,
yeah.
like and comes and says the real, other people gonna speak their mind too.
If I didn't have so many noticeable tattoos, I would just like let my dick be a prop for the OnlyFans.
Put a mask on.
But like they trying to sell it as, oh my God, we smashed Housephone.
You gonna see a little high roller in the corner.
That's what I'm like, man. Like I'm trying to trying to be a business owner.
What if you butt
Away
naked?
from porn.
What if you
Packs
butt
on it.
naked but just in the high rollers?
Pack Sun
Honestly-
uniform in the corner. Hi, my name is Monty.
Hey, that's we fucked this black guy from PacSun. That'd be
That's a bar.
Do
crazy.
you
We
understand
just
like
fucked
that,
this black guy from Pack Sun.
the value of that product placement though? If you just butt ass booty
Damn.
naked,
And I just wear these.
come on.
Instead of a
with the long
condom, you put a
socks?
high roller on.
You saw the new Black Panther movie?
Loved it.
You did.
AD from No Jumper. AD, I know for sure had tickets for months.
IMAX 3D. Had to see it.
You
Support
were
it.
there the night of the premiere?
The day after.
You probably went to like the cool premiere, like the
You know he
exclusive
did.
premiere.
No, I just went to fucking Universal Studios. I mean, not Universal Studios, City Walk.
He probably went dressed up in a like Wakanda suit.
It's not funny. No, that shit was dope though.
You should have wore the Beast Cut costume.
Damn.
Fire.
If I did that,
That'd be
You
so
say you
tight.
can't find it, right?
free Beast Cats, I don't know where he
Oh
is.
my
That would be
God.
I gotta get another mask.
That would be the best branding exercise.
They need to put you in fucking Black Panther 3.
Beauty and the Beast too.
Get your body, get your Bandman Kevin body. You'd be in there.
For the movie, shoot it.
First of all, we're internationally well-renowned models now, so we don't need Batman Kevo
Well,
pecs.
speaking of internationally renowned models, Adam 22 was back on Fig last night with TRell and Smac. And
Oh
Heather.
man, we gotta talk about.
We got-
And you instigated.
Let's
Okay.
unpack. Let's
You
unpack.
did it.
You actually think that I instigated it on purpose?
Ace
The,
Boy,
the puppet master.
Ace Boy 22. Come on, man.
The puppet master strikes
The
again.
22 stigator. No, let me just tell you how it happened. I look at my phone, and Pino basically says, "Let me call in." I say to T-Rel and Smac, I say, "Y'all fuck with Pino?" You can check the record; it's online. I say, "You guys fuck with Pino?" And there's a little bit of a conversation about who Pino is. They're like, "Yeah, this is cool."
I was about to say it.
Smac did not let on that he had a problem with him or that he had blocked him. So then
I wouldn't even think they would even know each other.
we start talking, and then right away, Pino kind of like makes it clear that Smac blocked him on Instagram because he had hit him up and told him that he wanted to set up a fade with the lactose beverage that we shall not name. And I fucking said, and I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know that Pino had hit up Smac trying to organize a fight, which is a crafty little move by him. He'd been trying to catch a fade with him forever, and then fucking. Smac went into Smac mode.
Fire.
Basically,
The
just
goat, the absolute goat.
turned the
He
fuck up on him. Said that he gonna kill you, shit on your grandma, fuck your grandma, I'm pissing your mama mouth. You saw like you could make a whole TikTok of my facial expressions while that shit was going on. I'm just sitting there about to pass out again, like, oh my god, what the fuck? I couldn't believe it. I didn't know that was gonna fucking
Hey,
happen.
that nigga Punk called me. He said, "Tune in right now. We're going live tonight. We're going live."
Wow.
Amazing.
I had a good time though. I mean, I don't know if you guys heard, but I drove to Woodland Hills and then had to drive from there to North Hollywood.
I'm happy you did that.
That's not that far.
because everybody gets
It
the
was about
impression
an hour and a half.
Oh,
that
shit.
you don't like that we streaming and we doing all this other shit.
That shit dumb.
The streaming is dumb.
No, it's dumb
Oh,
that
no.
people like say that when I fucking like almost never said anything
Yeah.
that says that.
I think the only problem you have like vocally expressed is when people just being like
Office
talking
drama.
about office like stuff
Yeah,
on their other platform.
And this morning, I wake up and I've got birds chirping in my ear, and and obviously I have to check the Reddit, and I got people telling me, look at AD, look at how disloyal AD is, look at how terrible he is.
How about this?
And I'm like dreading watching the content because I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to be mad at AD again. And then I look at it and I'm like, I didn't really think it was anything. I thought it was just funny.
Can't never question my character.
And on top of that, though, I think TRell showed you something last night as far as like his character, And
Well, we had that conversation weeks ago. This is just it becoming public for the first time, and I actually ran. This is how AD loves to trick the minds of the people. Before I even said anything to TRell, I ran it by Hood HR right here and said,
Hood HR
hey,
is crazy.
what do you think of this? Because I'm thinking about saying this to TRell because this is how I feel, and I
Hood
just wanted
resources.
to know, like, what do you think? And he, we had a little conversation, whatever, and
And I told you, I said, holla at them one-on-one.
right.
You
Yeah.
feel me? But like I said, I understood why you felt the way that you felt. And I know TRell, like, you know how TRell is. He ain't sitting there thinking too deep into it. Like I don't think that he looked at it the way you did. And as soon as you told a nigga that, then,
Well, regardless of like the fact that obviously he rocked with you, y'all, he worked for you, with you, and all that. When you start taking LA gang politics and inserting in that situation, the fact that he is demonstrating loyalty to you and this platform, is actually speaks volumes.
But I feel the same way to him.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, it's only fair you did the same thing.
you did.
And to be honest, it's a little different too because like up until the moment that Crip Mac got suspended from the channel or whatever, it's like he hadn't said anything about TRell. He just had the fucking forehead tattoo, which is like, yes, I understand that TRell can't get past that. He's not gonna be cool with him or whatever.
But at least he didn't
that
speak
is a
up.
little different than somebody basically running like a fucking Tasha K YouTube channel about you and your fucking business and family for like multiple years on the weirdest shit that you could ever imagine. I mean, I just had to be real with him. And to be honest, like people were like, oh, Adam gave TRell an ultimatum. It wasn't really an ultimatum because I told him if you if you really fuck with like what you're building over there and you want to like keep doing a show with homie, whatever, I understand. Like that's totally cool. And I'm not gonna hold a grudge against you or anything. I just don't feel comfortable with having you be a part of this fucking team and everything.
That's
with
an
somebody
ultimatum.
Like that.
That is an
That's
ultimatum.
a super ultimatum.
Okay.
Josh shook his head.
That's an
Is that the
ultimatum.
definition of an ultimatum?
Even when you did it on
golly.
there, he went like this. He went like this too. If you want to do it, it's just like,
He's like, hey,
you can't come back to no jumper.
He's like, hey, listen, if you want to be a part of the team, guys.
Before the last sentence, I was really impressed for a second.
Nah,
Like,
for
damn,
real.
like,
For real. The last part was like the dagger at the end. Like, okay.
But I mean, AD said you did the right thing. You
Yeah, he
just did
did
it
do-
for the wrong reason.
No, he did I feel like he did the right thing. It was just the way that everything happened and shit like that. That's how I feel.
But bro was speaking ill on the whole gang. So it wasn't
sure.
like, I mean, he was definitely personally going after you, but it was
felt like he was trying to make it cool as quickly as possible because even when he was on BackonFig, he didn't say anything really about me. And he fucking, as soon as AD calls in, oh, I know you're not a stripper, rah, 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 even though I made multiple YouTube videos where I talked about you worked at the
But
right
we
track.
already know everybody folds when it comes to AD immediately. Like, and
Dick
I'm
riding.
not saying
Dick
it's
riding.
is it true or is it not true?
Dick riding alert. No, you're right. Okay.
I mean, I think that
no, but yeah, does he fold as soon as he gets pressure from a real one, from somebody that he doesn't want to fuck with because he actually knows
Come
that
on.
they are thought of a certain way? Yeah.
I think he was just playing with the AD shit, to be honest. Not to say that it.
But I remember watching the fucking video
There
and
ain't nothing
seeing
to play
him
with
straight
here.
up
No, it's
saying
not,
it.
but-
It's not like the way when I say AD's a stripper or whatever as a joke.
Nah,
it's like,
he
he was
was-
really saying it like as a real thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was really trying to make people think
And
that
he
was
was
a real
coming.
thing.
He was coming at me first, and
He was
I'm
saying T-Rail's not a Hoover and all
Oh,
that
I-
crazy
all
shit.
types
He
of
was
shit.
saying all wild
He
shit.
was saying all
when all
types.
that shit was happening, I was steaming.
But that stuff is actually very similar to a lot of the shit that he says about me because it's just totally removed from reality. It's
Yeah.
pure sensationalism. It's the type of shit. The reason why Cardi B got that judgment against Homegirl is because she was able to prove that this girl was just basically saying shit with no fucking proof over and over and over. If I gave a fuck enough, it would be damn near the same thing because it's basically the same thing he's doing. He's running a fantasy channel where he fucking cooks up theories about us and my family and all this weird ass shit.
Crazy
Just
ass
sitting
shit.
around in his girl's crib daydreaming about a thug. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Shorty want to be a thug.
I did have one of my homies ask the other day, like, yo, your boy AD not a stripper, right? Like, so
That's what I'm saying. Putting smut on the homie.
Dear
name,
Lord.
man.
I was like, bro,
Oh, nigga, I was. Niggas,
I'm already knowing.
Niggas know what I was on.
You're
I was
calling
over
up
there.
every strip club in the city. Assemble the forces.
on Caddy Soul, I really got asked
stripper
that.
Avengers.
That would be tight, though. I'd like to get all the male strippers in LA in this office for Gina's
what?
birthday.
Yo, that okay.
Nice disclaimer,
I'll bust
homeboy.
out the
Oh, never
cake.
mind, never mind.
HR.
Doom, doom, doom.
Hopefully, she's doing her laugh in her car right now, listening.
That was a Jeezy laugh.
Yeah, right.
But also, a lot of other things were discussed on that podcast. How do you guys feel about Heather Sanders and Lena the Plug doing OnlyFans, eating each other out?
Huh?
That's not happening.
Yo,
Don't even put that on Heather.
what
Please
the
don't.
fuck?
Do not put that on
No,
Heather.
but she wants to do
Hell,
OnlyFans with Lena. But she's like, "What are we gonna do?" I go, "Well, you guys are gonna eat each other out?" She's like, "No." I'm like, "Oh, okay, right."
I'm too new
You
here
could
to
just take
comment
cute
on
photos.
that.
Don't put that
together,
narrative
too.
Yeah,
out
I'm
there.
like, what does she think that they're gonna like? That's what OnlyFans is, no?
You think that T-Row would let that happen?
Hell no.
What if they licked each
T-Rell
other's
is not
boobs?
letting that happen.
No.
T-Rell got on his homie about looking at his girl's ass one time.
What if Lena peed on Heather's foot?
Yo, stop it.
You think
Yo.
T-Rell's letting it fly? Is that on brand for Sorella?
Adam, you're a sick
Please do
fuck.
not put that on Heather.
It's a real question. I don't know.
That is not a real question.
You're a sick fucker. You know that?
She said, "I love Lena." She's a big fan.
Because you know why? I feel
Maybe we
like
should all move in together. Maybe we should get a duplex.
Yo,
I want to be able to hear what the T-Rell family is doing next door. What's it called? The Meeks family on YouTube?
Meeks gang.
Meeks gang. I want to hear what the Meeks gang is doing.
I'm
next
not
door.
gonna lie. Like when I first met T-Rell, I went on a whole like family
YouTube
binge
channel?
on his family channel. I'm like, this is like watching them shop for fucking knobs that you for the hot water and cold
No,
water. Like,
T-Rail
I was
loves fucking home goods,
Home-
bro.
yeah,
The nigga
home-
stays in that motherfucker.
watching T-Rell like shop for home decor was like, damn, like I'm really ready to grow up and like have a damn family,
Yo,
bro.
but
This is lit.
You know that there are videos on that channel where, like, straight up, it's them two staring into the camera. He doesn't say a word, and she's talking about God knows what,
Yeah.
and he's sitting there the whole time, just might nod a little bit, lick his lips.
Listen,
You know,
I think
apply lip balm, perhaps.
I think he was holding in his true potential at first. He had come to No Jumper, you know what I'm saying? Get drafted by
That's
the
a
All-Star
crazy
team.
look. Like your girl making videos and you just sitting there for 20 minutes just to let the world know, yeah,
I'm here.
I'm here. She got a
But
man.
what are you supposed to do though? Especially like with
saying, if
TikTok.
Let her run
and all
the-
type
let
of
her
shit.
He don't
It's
got
like,
nothing to say. He don't got nothing to say. I like it.
it's like you now. You a TikTok guy now.
That's what I'm saying.
Are you?
And I'm down. My girl want to make a serious video. If she wants to talk into the camera for 20 minutes about a woman's right to choose, I'm going to sit there just like T-Rell.
Applying cream to your fucking.
I just
I
slowly.
might interject. I might say, how is it a man's right to tell a woman what to do with her body?
slowly pull out the blammy. You feel me?
Women
Just
at
like
home
reveal the
silently.
blammy.
And then you get
bro,
banned.
bro, I had a Twitter woke situation in real life the other day. It was crazy.
Yeah, because
so.
you back. You got 3,000 followers.
Yes,
What's
sir.
going on?
And guess what? On my drive over here, I got my motherfucking IG back. Let's go!
Bang, bang.
You
Easily.
can't ban the phone, man.
You can't ban the phone, man. Come
on,
bro.
man.
A shirt
Immediately-
with like the snowman, but it's you.
Immediately your
just a
Twitter is on some disgusting shit. I'm like,
Yeah, you posting gay porn and shit. Don't get shot.
No, he's-
man.
no,
Show
this-
it.
he's talking about
Shout out
butt
to
crumbs.
Shorty.
the shit that he said.
Butt
What did I
crumbs.
say?
I'm not gonna say the
Booty
person.
crumbs.
You posting
Yeah.
any
He
booty
said,
photos
he
yet?
said booty crumbs.
I'm fucking this
He
bitch
said
and
some
spending
shit.
ass cheeks that booty hole.
You and Duno right now are like Ty.
I dare you to post a J Stash style photo. Of you
Oh
with
my
your booty
fucking
cheeks on
god!
the fucking
Listen, if
sink.
I do the plug talk shit, I definitely will.
On God in heaven,
I'll put my ass on the sink.
dead ass J Stash style. Rest in peace.
No, don't. Do not claim that RIP.
You should smoke on J Stash to show how much you respect
Okay,
women.
okay. Listen, I'm not claiming the RIP. I'm not smoking on no pack. I'm just like, we don't fuck with niggas that kill bitches. I'm
That's
sorry.
crazy though. When you go out a way like that, when you Chris Benoit your way out of the situation, no, he didn't kill the kids, so we can't even put that on. But when you go out like that,
Wait, Chris Benoit killed the kids
yes,
too?
but
Fucking
his
sick
kids,
fuck.
They said he was injecting his kids with steroids and growth hormone and shit.
Oh,
What's wrong with this fuck?
A lot of things apparently, but I'm just saying, with Jay Stash, it's like people just act like that never happened. You know, like,
Well, nobody
he
even-
don't got no
nobody
homies
knew-
that are saying rest in peace.
Nobody
bro.
knew or cared about him enough to like be claiming.
That is fair.
When
Yeah,
you
you
do
know?
certain things like that and you cross that line, you don't get an RIP. Like it's
Hell
out the
no.
window at a certain point.
Nigga, he was beating his bitch back in the day,
Look like
and everybody knew about it.
Yeah, we did the whole interview. The whole point of the interview was for him to try to clear
Clear
his
up.
slate and say that
He
it
did a
wasn't
terrible
real.
job, and then he killed. And then he killed his bitch 6
that
years
shit
later.
ain't funny. She's dead.
Well, I mean, yeah.
No, it was a different girl.
It's
Oh,
funny
never
that
mind.
he came on the fucking show to dismiss those concerns,
And he
then
did a
look how
terrible.
went out.
He did a terrible job.
I
at it,
remember
too.
at the time, and that was one of the first interviews where people were like on my top about like you're platforming a fucking abuser, yada yada, and I'm not really knowing like are they right? Is he right? Like
Yeah.
what the fuck?
I mean, like, I think it was fair for you to give him a chance to just see what the fuck. But like,
no, it's good content. Just like the interview you did with Shorty on Soft White Underbelly. You know what I'm talking about?
Lima?
Yeah, that shit is
is that
off
the one where
fucking shame,
that the one where
bro.
Flacco grabbed her ass?
No, that was Frenchie.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Frenchie.
Frenchie was a problem. Jesus.
Did any of y'all fuck Frenchie?
Hell no.
Would you fuck her on Plugtalk?
Hell no.
Nah, but there's this dude who was like a famous battle rapper. He was one of the most famous battle rappers.
Disaster.
Lush.
Super beloved.
Lush one?
Super beloved. And this fool wound up
Super beloved. I know who it is now.
No. He wound up dying, right? And
Rest in
and
peace.
after he died, this is like a URL dude. He was super popping, did media, all that. And after he died, like the whole community came together. We all put his picture as profile pics. We did a GoFundMe. I wasn't behind the GoFundMe, but we all we raised something was like $50,000 for funeral fees for
What happened?
for his family and all that.
I know where this is going.
Come to find out that the reason he committed suicide was it was the day before
bad.
he had to go to court for some crazy sex charges involving the
Children.
daughter of the woman he's seeing.
Oh,
who's
nah.
who's like 15 years old or some shit
Oh,
like that.
nah.
And then instantly
Like, and it was
became
really gnarly ones. Yeah.
became the punchline of all the battle rappers.
Yeah, not only was there super crazy punchlines about him, but he literally got removed from the internet. Like the majority of the videos he had ever appeared in got removed.
His battles and shit.
His battles and all that, millions of views.
and he
all
was
that
he
shit.
was nice.
He was that dude. He was one of them dudes.
He was
You
one
can't
of
say his name?
Tech Nine,
Oh.
not the rapper Tech
I was
Nine.
like, what?
Oh, wait, when did this
yeah.
happen?
This is like maybe 4
2
years
yeah,
ago.
Oh, yeah, because I
yeah.
remember people talking about him, but damn, they erased his whole fucking existence.
His legacy is null
But
and
that's
void.
interesting, though, because, I mean, if a UFC fighter did the same thing, they're not deleting the fucking fights off UFC Fight Pass, right?
I mean, probably not.
But then again, they did take
in
Hulk Hogan.
today's time.
They
They
removed
might.
Hulk Hogan from fucking WWE streaming services or whatever, for saying the N word.
yeah, and this is
All his
so
old
much-
fights and shit.
Yeah.
Bro.
Well, I don't know. They let him back in. They took him out the Hall of Fame at least.
This is so much
Yeah, it's
gnarlier
way
than that.
gnarlier.
Like to the point.
No, this shit crazy.
But did he ever go to prison or anything?
No, it was
killed
the
himself.
day
He
before
killed
he was
himself.
going
Oh,
to court.
right. Never mind.
And that's like the whole thing is, man, like the nature of the charges, it was, yeah.
it was bad.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I heard something similar about like I don't want to say names, but like a comedian guy.
Really?
Yeah, I'll tell you off camera. But
Oh, I love that game.
some crazy shit. Yeah,
I'll
I know.
never remember.
I know. No. Last week we all made sure to ask you what the fuck you were talking about.
Oh,
last
yeah.
week off
I just
camera.
played that game with that girl when she was telling me who she was banging tonight, and she wouldn't tell me on camera. I had to ask her off camera.
Well, it's not Blueface.
Nobody trusts us to. Yeah, you can't bang.
Oh my
Blueface
god, you
tonight.
can't listen. If you don't want it leaked to the world, you can't tell Adam.
That's not
Shut the
true.
fuck up. I got hella secrets on
No,
that.
he got
I
secrets.
got mad secrets.
I know
on
about
that.
all the bodies in LA.
Okay. No, I didn't mean that deep. I meant like
Adam knows
surface
shit.
level.
I know some shit.
I mean surface level, not literally somebody dying.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think you know how to zip it up.
here and there. What were we talking about?
Your pants are unzipped.
I feel like I still. No, I feel like I had.
Gotcha.
What were we just talking about?
about people killing themselves for doing heinous crimes.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's fucking gnarly as shit. You were enabling, like, the Jeffrey Epstein of the community.
Dude.
Damn. You feel like people held it against you in any way? Or?
It had literally nothing to do with me whatsoever.
Bro, he was lit though.
Why are you trying to act like he's Ghislaine Maxwell?
The most I did was
raising money for him. and
Bruh,
shit.
I
Imagine
donate-
if you, like, raised mad money for Jay Stash before you figured out how he died.
I donated
That's
50.
so enough.
I donated 50 hots to his motherfucking GoFundMe off of fucking, you feel me, Xanax money.
You should have
And-
dispute.
Yeah, no, but here's the thing, that his family had nothing to do with that shit. The people he's leaving behind.
Right.
So if that's benefiting them, it's a good thing.
Speaking of backlash, bro, why are people saying that Adam 22 killed Aaron Carter on Twitter?
Who said that?
Some
What-
random guy replied to your tweet like the other day, and he was just like,
And that's how
you
I
killed
beat
Aaron.
Too
I'm like,
soon.
what
Josh,
the?
dude.
I'm
Too
like,
soon.
what the fuck, bro?
In what way? Because
That's
okay.
what I'm like. Why would?
All right, there were a bunch of people who pointed out that him and his girl broke up like 2 days after the interview. I'm gonna be real with you; they broke up a million times, and it's not like
That
it was
had
like,
nothing to do with you
It's
at
not
all.
correlated with whether we were doing an interview or not at that moment. And then also like. He did get hate in the comments, I guess, from that interview. But I mean, let's be real. He was getting a shitload of hate just in general.
Yeah.
It's not like he got like that much more hate than he was getting on a typical day-to-day basis from that interview. So to me, the idea that me doing that interview with him would have like sent him off the edge. I think it's probably
Makes zero sense.
makes a lot more sense for those people.
Was
that
it
look
that bad?
No.
I mean,
No.
I
he
don't
was not in a great state of mind, and it's not like I was really like giving him too much credit. Like I was kind of just.
But that's
getting
what a
annoyed and
homie
shit.
does, though.
Yeah, I
You're
was-
just like clowning.
That's
Like,
some bullshit, but like either
you
way,
could have been a lot more scandalous.
Is it-
Look,
do I feel guilty? No.
No.
Is
Why
it-
would you?
Just
Is it
don't have
because
his chick
not your
on
fault.
plug talk and you straight.
People,
you feel me? Like,
people may
Lord.
say like you put it out when somebody is really troubled. You know what I'm saying? Kind of
Right.
like the Boom Gang shit.
Nah, you know what else was even crazier? The clip of you kind of explaining that he was in a bad place. I was reading the comments. Someone says, "Does No Jumper provide lean for the guests?"
No, but listen,
'Cause you were
You
talking about-
seriously think that if I had lean, I would give it to Aaron Carter? I'm sorry, bro. You know how fucking stingy.
No.
I'm not giving it to them either.
Not even just Aaron Carter. Like you think that No
know how
Jumper is a
expensive lean is?
That's what I'm saying. To where you just walk in, there's like a lean water fountain.
But listen, no matter who you're fucking with on earth, you could be around YSL, pre-Rico, you could be around the richest motherfuckers in the world, and they still treat lean like it is fucking liquid gold. The idea that I would ever give anyone lean.
Yeah.
No, but I
That's
don't get how people ask you to do interviews. And then they come and do
Yeah.
the interview and they be like, "You're wrong for putting that on your platform." It's like,
yeah,
nah,
you
I just
didn't
laugh at
seek
that
that.
shit,
You didn't
dude.
seek that shit out. You feel
Nah,
me?
but
Like,
if somebody
yeah.
willingly comes on, that's like
Yeah.
too. They be like, "Oh, Adam be puzzling this and doing this, doing." It be like, bro, I be here and I watch niggas come here and say a million and one things. Like, and usually when he do the interviews, OG Cuicide in the building. Usually when he doing the interviews, it's like nigga a favor. A lot of times he don't really want to do it. You know what I'm saying, nigga? I'm just
Adam has never wanted to interview anybody.
Well, no, I do a lot of interviews with like smaller artists to basically like, you know, help them out early in their career. That's definitely like my motivation with at least some of them.
I mean, technically, that's how I got here too.
Helping out a customer.
All of us.
Gotta help
Me
the
too.
customers.
Hey, kick the cup though. You feel me? That shit ain't even it.
You ain't fucking with the lean? You shouldn't.
Yeah.
Lean is not good for anybody.
Lean is not good for
Lean is all bad.
anybody.
Yeah, so no lean cast ever.
I think we missed the window on
We
that
should have did
idea.
that a long time ago.
If we had done it in 2015, 2016, when nobody was holding us to any kind of standard,
We definitely probably accidentally did some Xancast.
I do like the idea of doing a podcast on a drug and just not saying anything about it and just seeing if they notice.
People were saying that last week that you was off of something.
Everybody thought I was on coke on fucking Vlad the other day too. I don't know what it is.
Why?
When I'm under the really good camera lights, somehow like the fact that I'm kind of like fidgety and like moving around and shit just like sticks out to people. Like I am by far at the healthiest I've probably ever been in my whole life right now. Dude.
But
like,
people equate weight loss to
Yeah,
cocaine use.
Oh,
plus,
crazy.
plus you had the glasses on.
Shoot
Plus that turn
Not
my
on the interview.
No, but they were also saying it about it on the last Tuesday show, and it was the weight loss, the glasses, and then that super fruity rendition of "Turn My Swag On." I think that's the perfect storm for cocaine
yeah.
assumptions.
I think because he was so happy and it wasn't like no principle type shit. It was like he must be on something.
I thought about going to Vlad and bringing my drug test to say, like, Vlad, look, because I know he believes me, but for the fans, I
That's
just
you
want to be
trying
like,
to-
look, just weed, no coke, no meth. I just actually look like a tweaker. I'm sorry. But I do feel like when I'm really drinking a lot of coffee, which to be honest is pretty much like me for like the first however many hours of the day, like I feel like it kind of makes me look sort of like more methed out because on that first, not the KFC interview I did on Barstool with you guys, the one that I did before that with me and Lena, a lot of people were saying it on that one, and that was an interview where I was pounding iced coffee because I was on very little sleep.
Yeah.
And everybody thought I looked like I was on drugs.
Dude,
so.
coffee is 3 chemicals away from crystal meth. Let's keep it a full stack
Woo,
out here.
woo.
Too much caffeine.
That's
Yeah.
why I stay in the Starbucks.
Shout out caffeine.
Gotta have my bucks.
Shout to caffeine.
Gotta have my bucks.
Well, you just giving them free promo at this point.
Yeah, it is what it is.
They don't need it, right?
He's
I mean,
speaking it into existence.
They don't need it, but there's some things that it's just hard to hide. It's like you don't have to like Nike to fucking wear Nikes half your life, right?
Nah.
It's just like the
I feel
default
like-
shoe for everyone in America.
No, you have so many options of shoes that you would have to like it to pick it out to wear it,
But
right?
don't you think that a lot of people just wear Nikes and it's like this super like unquestioning thing? Because
Yeah.
if
It's
you're like
embedded in your head.
if you want to wear like basketball, there's a lot of genres of shoes. That
Yeah.
If you want to wear them, you kind of like have to wear like you would have to go very out of your way to wear other versions of those shoes because they're so ubiquitous. Ubiquitous.
I'm about to say, big word.
Yeah, I was like,
Ubiquitous.
I wasn't going to question you at all on that. I was like,
Saint ubiquitous.
Ubiquitous.
Why eat vegetables when you could eat testicles? Word to Liver King. Josh taught his kids that.
Why eat testicles when you
why?
can snort chemicals?
Yeah, Josh, why?
Honestly, John.
Because they're at the point where they think like testicles is the funniest word in the world.
Why is
Your
that,
kids?
Josh? You're telling your kids all these fucking penis jokes or what?
I mean, they're that age. They think penis jokes are
Yeah,
And,
dude.
and how do you treat that? Do you just allow them to laugh at the penis jokes or do you have to tell them, no, penises aren't funny? Do you lie to them?
We tell them that there's a place for penis jokes.
You
Where
know,
is that place?
That's
The
such a
bathroom?
mature way.
Not
Don't go to
school.
school and show your damn testes.
Not
Do you
in
tell
school.
them that they can't say, why have vegetables when you can have testicles in school?
Yeah, they know that.
So that's a rule.
Dude, I love
Imagine
that.
saying
That's
that
a
to
very
your-
mature way to approach that. because,
Imagine
like,
saying that to your teacher.
I for sure would.
And then having to explain who Liver King is to your teacher.
See, that's
No.
a good explanation though. I'd like to have. Like, if I got called in for that,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be mad.
You gonna laugh?
But that gives you a chance to flex on your on the teachers
Yeah,
and be
I
like,
know.
hey, I got a sick job. We hang out with guys who don't wear shirts and they take steroids and not allegedly. And
No,
and they eat testicles.
Josh,
yeah.
you-
Oh, Adam 22. Yeah, I work with him every day. I talk to him all the time. I can text him right now. Want me to FaceTime him? You could just flex on the teacher real hard like that. Just show her how lit your life is, and then they can never really like flex on you afterwards. You're fucking Floyd Mayweather after that. You know, they gotta bring a little respect to the table, right, Josh?
Exactly.
Or
feel
don't even say anything.
I know
Just-
Flacco. I know Lush.
I know Poetic Flaco.
Literally, don't say nothing. Just show her Crip Mac. Show the teacher Crip Mac.
Oh,
You
God.
good.
Yeah,
They're going to call CPS on you if you do that.
Yeah, this guy's in the county right now, but that's my homie. Yeah.
I feel like Josh is such a like relaxed dad. Imagine Adam being your dad. You're going to be stressed out.
Hell no, I'm a great dad.
No, I didn't say you're wearing a great dad. I'm like, I feel okay. If I had to disappoint either of y'all, it would probably be
But
it'd be Josh.
all right, and I'll let Josh like paint the full picture for you here. And I love this. Let's psychoanalyze
Yeah.
Josh. Let's make this the Josh episode. Josh. Well, actually, I guess Josh and I are kind of similar actually in our parenting style because we both have like very controlling wives in the sense that like Lena is clearly the engine of this like
The family
parenting,
dynamic.
and I think my sister is kind of the same way with him, where he's definitely a dad, but also like he kind of like lets her call a lot of the big shots, which I think a lot of like husband wife duos when they have kids kind of end up like that. Am I wrong, Josh? Talk about this.
No, she's definitely driving the ship, but in fairness, she's spending
I think
all
you
the time
steer a
at the
ship. You don't
house.
really drive a ship,
Yeah.
right?
And she decorated the birthday party.
Yeah.
too.
Oh,
She
Yeah,
actually
she played-
killed
she
it.
did
Shout out
that
to her.
whole-
Shout out to her.
We were on Sesame Street.
No, literally, I
That's
had
fire.
Josh, shout out her Instagram.
Crafts of Life. Check out my Instagram. You'll find it there.
Crafts of
Hey, I
Life.
ain't
Hell
gonna lie.
yeah.
Them puppets was lit too. But the Elmo, when he got mad, sounded
He
a
was-
little
he
intimidating.
turned it up, bro.
Dude,
He's like, "Pick up the damn thing."
the Muppets were OD. Like straight up, this fucking dude comes through with a red mask and Elmo. He's got his hand all the way up fucking Elmo's ass, like it's
Oh, my
Adriana Chechik, and he's just like running around. He got a girl who's rocking Abby Cadabby, and they're just like running around doing a full-on puppet show. And Parker's looking left, she's looking right. She's just like surrounded by her favorite characters, singing her favorite songs.
Was she starstruck? Because she looked a little
Yeah,
shook,
yeah,
to be
she
honest.
was-
Yeah.
She was like,
Yeah.
"What the fuck?" She
It's kind of
couldn't
hard to
believe it.
tell to what extent she feels like she actually has. I don't feel like. I don't know to what extent she thinks Elmo is a real person, but I don't think that she felt like that was the real Elmo. I think she got that it was like,
A puppet.
because I feel like if she really thought it was Elmo
She would have freaked out.
in the way that like, but maybe when she's a little older, even there could be like a period of time where she could be fooled, like the same way the kids think Santa's real or whatever. But like, I feel like she doesn't really think it is, but she still thinks it's
Well,
sick.
she saw the fat neckbeard giving Elmo a colonoscopy, so that kind of threw it off.
So, this is what I want to know, Lush. So Lush comes to the party, and let's be a little bit vague so that we don't have to like throw anybody's business under the
Yeah.
bus. But so there was a guy that I understand that you might have been serving at another point in your life at the 2-year-old's birthday party.
Yeah, something like that. You feel
What
me?
the fuck is going on, Lush?
Hey, Lush, you got something right now?
Yo, clientele.
This
Lush
party,
got
man.
clientele. Okay.
It was, he used
Young
to,
Scooter.
He used to hang around the gang. You feel me? And get his snowed on, get his pop on, a
He
little
told me that
something,
y'all were taggers.
something like.
He said he knew you from the Tagger days or some shit.
I
When
mean,
you were
like,
22.
Yeah,
That nigga was tagging the bag.
Yeah, like
That's the only
look,
thing getting
look,
tagged.
He's the biggest coke dealer in LA right here, right?
West LA tag bangers, but it's all good. You feel me?
Yo, but the crazy shit about that, so get this. So Lena has a friend, right? And she's a fucking, YouTuber mom and everything like that. And she has a baby. Then her and the husband separate, like, I'm not sure exactly how long, or actually I don't think they were married, or maybe they were. I don't fucking know. But they separate soon after, and so they're co-parenting. And the dude, the dad, he already got a new girl. And when we had the pony come to the crib, this whole little love triangle, well, not love triangle. like,
Jump on
it
it.
would be a love triangle if it was current. They're all at the party with the pony.
It's kind of still a triangle.
And it's crazy too because they all they look like they hang out at the same bar that like I don't even go to enough bars to know like what bar this would be. But it's like
Super hip, whatever it is.
it's
Cha-cha.
very interesting dynamic, and it's a real like window into what co-parenting would fucking be like.
Well, isn't that Shorty's whole like she be pushing the line for co-parenting super heavy?
Well, I think she's just been doing YouTube videos forever, so it's like she is talking about that shit too. She's talking about everything that she's going through.
But there's various ways you could handle that.
Scenario.
A split up situation between you and your significant other that you have a kid with, but co-parenting and it being like
Yeah, because you could
God.
not.
Here we go.
It would literally be the equivalent of your ex, your current girl, and you being at that fucking party together.
It's not happening.
I'm thinking it's not happening.
Not
Apparently,
happening.
their tempers run a lot cooler than whatever the fuck. Because even for me,
You want to see WWE?
Dude is super chill about it. Dude is super chill, but like I've seen AD from No Jumper really gracefully handle some phone
Yeah, no,
calls that are
facts.
quite contentious.
really,
No, that's a
Yeah.
fact.
AD from No Jumper.
because I'm trying to imagine if me and Lena broke
trying
up
my best, man.
today. I'm trying to picture a year later, me, her, and her new dude being around each other at the party.
We're packing him out.
But see, okay, but this is the
We
thing.
are
sure.
packing him the fuck
You
out.
ain't part of
bro.
that, nigga.
He's getting stomped out.
Lush,
Yeah.
we're not packing them out.
Why not?
Why not?
Because think about it. You want to spend as much time with your fucking kid as possible,
I'm
right?
packing out
So
Parker's
it is
hypothetical
on you
stepfather.
to not be Kanye, to be
Yeah.
fucking mega responsible, to
Yeah.
be mega respectful, to
Fuck
do
that, Lena. How could
Right.
you?
Yeah.
If you want to spend as much time as possible around the kid, you got to be fucking on your P's and Q's and make your ex feel as accommodated as possible and as comfortable as possible. Now, I would not think that bringing the new girl around would be part of that puzzle, but
Adam,
he's making it work.
But you the first
But
one.
what
yeah,
do you do when you do everything correct
So like
and it
Kanye?
still?
Was Kanye doing everything
Look,
correct?
I ain't say that.
Adam, you don't need to pack the hypothetical stepfather
Yeah.
of.
We gonna wait
of
till he's
Parker
walking
out.
to the car.
We will pack him out.
I
You
feel like
me?
that will reflect poorly on me.
No, but no, he feels that way because we had these conversations about a situation. He's like, well, I just have to do what the mom says. And I'm like, nah, nigga, fuck that.
No, if me and Lena separated, then I would have to be on my P's and Q's to make sure that I had the best relationship with her possible.
you said if she
in
sets
order to have
boundaries-
as much time with the kid as possible and to have the best relationship as possible. If I fucking hate her new dude, outside of the possibility that the dude could be so fucked up that I wouldn't even want my kid around
Yeah,
him.
that's what I was gonna
To
say.
be honest, I don't really think that she would choose a next mate that would be that fucked up. So I kind of like trust her enough that I wouldn't think
I'm
it was
talk-
that situation.
I'm talking about the boundaries because I remember we had this conversation.
Right.
You said basically, you know what Kim's saying, like she has the kids and most of the time Kanye can only see them this many times and dictate that.
But isn't that how it usually is? That like there's
It shouldn't be like that.
weekends
If a man wants to be a father and present in their
Yeah.
kid's life, he should have, you know what I'm saying? At least if he's trying, at least try to get
But
50
if
50 at
he's
a time.
mentally competent.
If he's, yes.
Right.
Which
so that
there's a
excludes
big
Kanye.
asterisk
But
right there.
And who the fuck wants their kid around Pete Davidson?
That, but he has a huge dick.
Keep that away from my fucking kids.
All the more
That nigga
reason.
Pete, his track
Bro,
record.
that
is
nigga's
knocking
over here
down.
getting your kid's name tatted?
Yeah, that's
What the fuck?
With his fucking python hanging out his shorts. Hey, but this is my thing. Is that
Fuck no.
Fuck. Thinking about his dick made me forget my thing. Okay. If me and my girl separate, it is on her, and I
And
completely
she starts dating Pete Davidson.
Right. Okay. Let's use Pete
Okay.
Davidson as the example. Right.
about to-
But let's say that this is what she's doing. It's on her. She's the one realistically who's going to have the kid the most of the time. So I'm going to have to kind of accommodate the fact that she wants the kid in a routine. And if on Tuesday afternoon at 2 p.m. I decide, hey, I'm Kanye West and I'm taking Parker to the water park, it's just not like
We're
that's-
renting out the whole park.
because I feel like that's the equivalent of what kind of stuff Kanye wants to be allowed to do with
Yeah.
his kid. Is he wants to say, "Hey, boom, boom, we're flying to France and we're going to the fashion shows for the next 3 weeks. Pull the kids out of school." That's not realistic. That's not the kind of
there's
thing
so
that you
many-
can want for your
there-
kid. They need order. They need
No,
to
they
have a
do.
responsible upbringing.
But there's so many guys who are not in their kids' lives and don't even try.
And I guess dipping off to Fashion Week for fucking
That's
in the
extreme.
private jet. I guess that is better than being a deadbeat dad. But I
Yeah.
also think that that's just not appropriate. Now, if you want to plan that in advance, and pull them out
Kanye's
of
not
kids-
planning
Look,
shit in it.
saying.
after they paint the ponies, when Pete Davidson is walking back to his Tesla, we are finna grab that motherfucker up and throw him in a box the size of Ralphie's cage.
And Adam's not gonna be mad. He's
I have a
like, well,
consultant in the corner that might be able to help you out with this. His name is the Punstigator.
And we're gonna feed that nigga. We're gonna feed that nigga in the dog
he ain't
bowl.
like that one.
He's been summoned. Pun's over there like Gollum in the corner right now.
He's on a call. He's on a call.
No, bro, but you
then-
know, there's so many fathers, and I see like that try to be in their kids' life, and then you know the mom is dictating when they could do it, and a lot of times they be mad at the fucking dads. You know what I'm saying? They be like, oh, you can't go do this, or I'm gonna play with the kid and do all this extra shit. So it's a fucked up situation.
Listen, if Lena the Plug leaves me and is with Pete Davidson, I'm gonna be walking up to Pete. Hey, Pete, sweet tats.
Boo.
Got any cool movies coming out? Talk to Ariana lately. But
Fuck
I'm gonna be
him.
fake as
No,
fuck.
no.
Just so, and also.
Kanye
really-
tried to do the same
Thank you
thing.
for giving me the credit that Pete Davidson will wipe my bitch up because he's with M-Rat right now, whatever the fuck her name is.
Yes.
Okay, but so I'm just saying, I'm going to do whatever I got to do to be on good terms so that I can keep a
No,
cool
you can
relationship
be
with the kid.
You can be cordial. You don't have to be disrespectful. But I'm just saying, as far as
That's what we're here for.
yeah,
You got to go to the booth and make a diss song about him.
the dictating of it. So
Have
it's like
Shoebox Baby do it.
you got your schedule here, right? And let's just say 4 or 5 times a week you're filming, you got this schedule, whatever it is, and then you know your woman says, your ex says, well, you can't have them the days that you're free because I want to do this with this, and you feel me? I see that happen with my homeboys. Like they be like, all right, I got 2-3 days off. Can I be with my kid? And it's like, no. And it's like, what do you do then as a father?
Well, because that sounds like she's literally operating out of like vengeance.
Yeah, because
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm
Resentment.
operating under the assumption that my girl is gonna want me to have a good relationship with my kid, even if we're not together.
Yeah.
Whereas obviously a lot of moms, their way of saying, "Hey, fuck you," is
Is
to
by
say,
doing that.
"Oh, I'm gonna basically force you to have a bad relationship with your kid," which realistically is like the most evil thing you could possibly imagine a woman doing on
Yeah.
earth.
Setting your
Happens a lot.
setting your kid up for like potential severe trauma,
Yeah.
addiction, and anything else that's going to
Appearing on the
follow.
Blueface Girls Club. And
There it is.
more. Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
You should start your own Blueface girls club, the Jack Shack,
I
Called the
Scrap Shack.
one bathroom, no, like fucking the tiniest little space. That'd be a great show.
Y'all got a cute ass motherfucking refrigerator though.
That sounds more like
The pink one?
Yeah,
that sounds like a Mr. Beast challenge. I put 20 porn stars in a one-room shack.
Where Adam 22 masturbates.
They're gonna have to watch Adam 22 jerk off 8
Oh,
times
God.
a day. No,
Epstein
but,
Island too.
yeah, no, Lush is
The Jack
Lush
Shack is
Lush is
Epstein
running the
Island.
GoFundMe.
for surely.
Bro,
For surely.
I'm so
50
fucking-
hucks.
I'm so excited for this live show on Friday, man.
Friday.
Listen, me and Blazzy are doing our own meet and greet separate where we meet all the misconnected ladies. You know, we giving out pipes to all the lady fans.
Damn, so you looking for a new boo?
Not necessarily, but I'm just saying like,
He's always in the market.
You try to keep your options open.
I got a
huh?
surprise for y'all on Friday.
oh,
Have
God.
you found a new lover from the No Jumper fan base yet?
I got a surprise for
You
y'all.
about to bring a shorty through?
The chest hair presumes. Let's go.
I ain't got no motherfucking chest hair.
Yeah, now.
He's like,
But I never had that.
he's like, me and my ex-wife got back together.
That's crazy
no,
that
no.
you give off such chest hair vibes that we all thought you had chest hair, even though you don't have chest
Josh,
hair.
where do I send my resignation from?
I mean, I never thought
fucking-
you had any type of hair.
I didn't even think about it, bro.
Do you,
You
have
know what, we're-
tattoos?
Yes, I do.
That's I think
That's
kinda
what it
did,
is.
too.
Yes.
It does kind of look like chest.
Yo, but can I ask a parenting question
To who?
to the only dad on the panel? So
Sure.
TRell pointed out that now when his kids have birthday parties, because Lena got this fucking OD Sesame Street cake that costs $500, and now
Y'all got it.
and it's so fucked up that it has giant like frosting Sesame Street characters on it that you don't even eat. You take them and throw them away after.
But it's made of frosting.
Well, it's made.
Why
of,
wouldn't
like,
you eat it?
You
fondant,
can
isn't
eat it, though.
It's made of fondant, which is a word I've only really heard them
What's
say
it?
on
What?
the
Fondant.
British Bake Off. Fondant. Fondant. I'm only
Okay.
used to hearing them say it in their stupid English accent, so I don't know how to say it.
Okay.
But
Central C said it.
yo, why? When is
Even
this
my
British
cake is
Bake Off
gay.
collab?
My cake is gay.
How can I be homophobic? My cake is good.
That feels a G.
that was all right.
Bro, he's so hard.
Anyway,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's a G.
he's a legend. But
Got my pencil with the utensils. Even a
anyway,
steak is gay.
yo,
Doja
but
Cat.
TRell is out here buying $30 cakes now because he has so many kids
Nigga,
and
he
has
got
done
four- he got
so
4 or
many
5 kids,
birthdays,
bro.
So, but then he's looking at me. We're spending $500 on this cake. We're getting this pony, and he's just like, "Damn, bro, I be getting my cakes from the grocery store now." Like he's just over it
Hey.
because he's done so many fucking parties, and I'm like, "Damn, I wonder if
But the
we will
grocery
get
store
jaded
cakes is
like
fire
that.
though.
Yeah, facts.
That's probably.
But
fire.
when you got that many kids, you gotta imagine how many times he has to do this a year.
and I didn't even
4 times a year. Fuck.
I didn't even eat the cake.
I ate the cake.
Yeah, Josh,
How was it?
Josh,
How was it?
Fire,
are you
fool.
doing OD cakes for your kids at this point, or are you just doing the bare minimum?
Grocery store cakes.
Yeah.
I looked at the cake. I was like, "What is this in here?
Y'all got to put a little flair
Is
on
this a
it.
little
Come on,
mushroom
y'all.
in this
Sometimes
motherfucker?"
she'll make
getting
the cake.
We're getting the OD cakes right now when she can't even fucking perceive what's going on. She's not gonna remember these cakes. It's just for the
But see,
TikTok.
At all.
Okay,
that's
that
the
makes
thing.
sense. That makes sense.
A lot of times people go all out for the parties, and the kid is not gonna remember that. I mean, other than having pictures. And
Okay,
stuff.
at what year do you start remembering your birthday?
I
party?
say
4.
5.
4.
Yeah, 5.
something like that maybe.
If you're,
Do you remember anything when you were 4?
yeah.
The thing
Yeah.
is that we have TikToks
I
of
don't.
like all her important life events. So we basically just like show her like reruns from her childhood all the time, and it's like one of her favorite.
But you think
things to
TikTok
do.
will still even be a thing by the time she gets old enough to be able to process
It'll
what's
be
going
bricks
on?
off.
Hopefully they at least let us download our
No.
content so we can show the kid.
We're gonna be in fucking concentration camps in China by then. You feel me?
Jesus.
TikTok's gonna run the world. But like, I don't know if they're fabricated memories or not. But I literally like remember infancy. Like,
Damn.
Really?
yeah. Like
What
I
were you
remember,
doing?
I remember like my grandmother talking to me in Italian,
Italiano.
yeah, she was like, "Get to the seat, bello," like you're my beautiful baby, like some shit like that. And I remember this is all right.
I got a friend.
I remember the taste of my mother's breast milk. Like,
What?
yeah. I don't know if it's fabricated memory or not. But then again, that was 3 weeks
Yeah,
ago.
I think he was
so-
on a bender.
That was a few weeks ago.
That's some battle rapper shit right
Yo.
there. Remember your birth. Yo, but I have a BMX homie who says he remembers being in the fucking emergency room being born.
What?
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, y'all niggas is tripping. y'all
Now,
niggas do not remember
I
this.
equate memories like certain songs that come on, and that will remind me of a time. But like like not know fucking 3 years old, not remember doing some shit unless it was like traumatic shit.
Yeah, I got chased by German Shepherds. I was super young.
Traumatic
remember
shit
that.
you
I remember
remember.
that.
Hey, in the words of Gucci Mane the Flair, I don't remember nothing but my last blunt.
So tight.
This bitch said, "Do you remember me from last month?" I told the bitch, "I don't remember my last blunt."
nothing.
Memories
my
are
last
fucking gay. Let's be honest. Like if you're,
Hell yeah,
Nah.
but
Yeah, you want to hear some gay shit? And I hate when people talk about dreams on podcasts, but like the other night, I had a dream that I was wiping the homie's ass.
I think
And it was exactly like when I wipe my kid's ass, because when my kid takes a shit and then
You
we go,
are gay.
and then we go touch your toes, and she fucking hits this. Give it a wipe. It's amazing how you only have to like wipe it like once.
wait,
Sometimes I
what
do it twice.
homie was this?
I
Yeah,
don't
right.
I don't want to say.
Is this not? It's not a no
Was
jumper.
it Poetic
person, is
Flacco?
It's
It's
too
for sure
gay. I don't want to
Flacco.
say who it is.
Is it somebody
It's Danny
that works
Mullen.
here?
It's too gay.
It's Danny Mullen.
Too gay. But it's a person.
It's Josh.
It's a man. And I don't know. I mean, for some reason in my dream, he was hitting the exact same pose, bending over, touching his toes, and I was wiping his ass in my dream. And I never remember my dreams, but for some reason I remember this. Doctor, am I gay?
no. Do you want to hear the
You're
analysis?
definitely
Yes.
gay.
You want to hear
Professor Crip, am I gay?
Gay.
Do you want a legit analysis? Because I'll break it down to you right now.
Gayo, misa gayo. Continue. We just
you
got
take-
claimed.
You, Kisa gay, Kisa gay, Kisa gay. Nah, you one banana, two banana. You take
Banana.
I think you were having a wet dream.
you take care of so many people, and you feel responsible for so many people's careers, livelihood.
But this is not
and
a person whose ass I'm really
It
wiping.
doesn't.
Okay.
But
Is
like,
this person black or
are
white?
you-
figuratively, figuratively.
You're not.
No
You're
comment.
not. You're really not catching this
No,
right
no,
here.
okay, this is interesting.
Because it's the same thing you do with Parker Ann. So like, check.
It was
Yeah.
Bossa Nova. I cracked the code.
You're basically like, all my employees are my children, and I need to wipe their asses.
It's actually like it speaks very high of your character. To be
Yeah.
honest, that dream. I
Fuck
encourage.
all that. That nigga gay.
I mean,
When it comes down to it, I'm gonna wipe
Bisexual.
AD's ass.
If he couldn't wipe his own, or just like,
No, just
In
whatever.
general.
Just,
Yeah, just kill me.
I really want to know who it was.
I know. Can you tell us off camera?
it's better that you don't know.
Your teeth do look really a lot
Hold
much
on, just
whiter.
one question, Adam. Is it someone in this room?
No
No
comment.
comment.
Oh my god! I pray that it's a list. I pray that it's a list.
No,
I
it's
pray
for
that it's a
sure
list.
house phone.
It's the
dog.
big. It's the
It's
big.
definitely not house phone.
It's the Big Chief homies.
I challenge them.
both of them.
Shout out to Big Chief, man.
Both of them.
Honestly, that would be so
Why
gay.
it's not house phone?
I just like don't.
Why?
I just
Why?
don't know them enough for them to be in
Trust
my
me.
dreams. That seems really gay.
It's you.
I want to admit something, but I know that.
Say it.
Okay. Just listen.
I have gay. dreams
Adam
about
wiped
big
your
cheeks.
ass.
No.
Sure.
Somebody who is not in the room right now currently, but was in the room,
All right.
was a part of a recent dream that I had.
Okay.
Gina's views.
No,
Gina-
it was a male.
You had,
Fast time.
you had a gay dream about pun.
No, it wasn't gay, but it
Pun?
was. No.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
the number one pun.
It wasn't. It wasn't.
What?
It wasn't a gay dream like Adam.
I don't wanna
It wasn't
be a
wiping no
player.
ass. They just happened to be in the background of the dream.
Interesting. Watching you fuck?
No. Why it got to be a horny dream?
I don't want to wait to watch Housephone go up.
Horny vibes. Josh, can you put up the chat?
Yeah, man. Get the chat going,
We're in
man.
the final
Oh, man.
half
God.
hour.
Hey,
Realistically.
listen. Make sure y'all tune into the ladies' night on the Ace Boys channel right after this.
I gotta give you. Well, I ain't gonna say it.
Make sure you tune into Adam 22's TikTok. It's gay.
Change the subject.
This pod isn't suff enough. I agree with that.
What the Yuri smells narrative is just running rampant.
Housephone. I'm
nowadays.
gonna give you a air high five.
Sure.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that interview to drop.
Yes.
I'm dropping heat back to back. I just dropped ABBA. I dropped my Rich Homie
Yo,
Quan.
you know
Jose the Juice Man. If you haven't seen that, you're an asshole.
You left me out the Abba shit.
I didn't even know that you wanted to be on it.
You know what's crazy?
He told me on Destiny stream. He was like, when I come to LA, we're gonna do the interview. I'm like, okay.
Someone said Lush looks like you'd be at arcades all day.
Facts. Facts.
Hey,
How'd you know?
Oh my god.
No.
Shout out to that guy. What were you saying?
I saw one that said Adam bye. I was feeling that.
Nah.
Adams, bye.
bye, bye.
I would be down to be by for the right guy.
Housephone needs a
Bro,
blue
stop
chew.
pointing at me, nigga. that laugh is so fucking crazy.
Hey
doing
man,
my thing.
shout out to OG Cuicide
For making
Shout
you
out
Our
to Suicide in the
interview,
building.
our interview just came out. Shout out to him, man.
I ain't gonna lie,
Great
bro. I was
episode.
watching that. I was like,
Got
kind
a
of
little
felt the
deep.
same way as watching Black Panther.
So
Really?
Got a little deep, man.
That was the sequel.
you know, like when I saw it, I sent you a message. You feel me?
Shout out to my boy Lush,
sending my
man.
love and all that.
I fuck with Lush,
Now, look,
Lush checks on everybody. Good guy.
Adam is deaf by.
AA and all that shit
That's what I
is
thought.
always there.
See, this
if
is
you
why
need
we
it.
can't have the chat.
I'm
up.
done- I'm
It
done to tap
freezes
in.
us in time. All right.
That giggle was
you
crazy.
can take it off. We
Adam's
seen it now.
pansexual.
Yeah. I had sex with the pan.
That's such a good joke.
Every morning when I fucking make eggs, I'm pansexual. You like that?
Wait.
I got all kinds of jokes like that.
No, wait. What was your
And the cereal you
what
eat,
was your
you're brand
remix?
sexual.
My what?
I eat eggs for breakfast. I something for
No,
breakfast.
Gucci Man.
No, but you made a remix.
It is, I drink lean for breakfast.
No, you made a
Boxers hands for breakfast.
you made a breakfast remix one
I'm
time. You don't
drinking
remember this?
Molly and I'm popping pills for breakfast.
That was honestly one of your best freestyles.
When I made the TikTok that I posted today of me making breakfast with me and my kid, I went to use that song, but unfortunately, that song is from
not
like,
on Apple Music.
No, it is on TikTok, but it is like the most drugged out Gucci song on earth that I just could not picture being the appropriate music for the TikTok because the vibe of it. Like, go listen to it. It sounds like Gucci is on way too much substances in that song.
That's low key.
That would've been-
That's a great Gucci.
And I listened to that so much when it came out, and now I'm like, damn, I was on a lot of
What's a
drugs.
motherfucker?
Like I'm so happy for his life and the direction it's gone
Oh
in,
my
where
God.
he's
Amazing.
at. With that being said,
Inspiration.
I like how he keeps violating artists who won't sign
drugged
with him
out
or,
Gucci
or
is
do sign to him.
drugged out Gucci is top 5 dead or alive.
See, that's why it's cool to see Gucci still being willing to fly off the handle and violate his artists or, prospective artists for minor infractions. That really kind of lives up
Yeah.
to the legend of Gucci that he doesn't even need drugs and he can be wilding out.
Congratulations, the first artist that ever got signed.
So fire.
And dropped the same day. I said, wow.
But that just the way he phrased that shows.
Congratulations.
Yes, the fact that he even knows that word shows how much he's grown in the past several years.
You know what was hard though? He dropped like a Letter to Take Off song.
Right.
Ah, it was so good, bro.
Dude, his Young Dolph tribute is amazing.
Bro, that's what listen. And
Amazing.
these are people that he was so instrumental.
He put
in
them
their
both
careers,
on.
bro.
He put them both on.
Put them on, bro.
Y'all want to talk about some shit?
Come on.
Whack 100 claims that him and Big U ran down on Future back in the day on behalf of Trick, trying to get some money out of Future. Now,
That he owed allegedly.
as you know, I am in the streets and I am communicating with people. I'm having conversations. I heard a theory.
Okay.
Now, I'm not saying it's fact, but this is a theory I heard.
Okay.
I heard that there was a conflict between Big U and Future at one point back in the day. I heard that Whack 100 was nowhere near it. He wasn't at the airport.
Really?
So this situation allegedly did take place. Whack 100 wasn't there.
That would be weird if they were both there, to be honest.
But Whack 100 is
Not really.
no, they were friends at a
They
certain
were-
point. up
It
until a
doesn't
few years
not
ago.
They
about
was like
not,
this.
no, I understand that, but it doesn't. It seems like a altercation of that magnitude wouldn't require two bosses of that stature at the same
Well,
time.
but if we're at LAX together and we see a op, we got to run down on him together.
Yeah.
And it don't matter if he's drinking dirty Sprite. We're running down on him, right?
no, hey, if the likelihood of that,
But
yeah,
think about. But okay, from what I'm hearing, this is not true. This did not. Whack 100 was not there.
But why would he claim that body?
Was Ciara
Well,
there?
The theory, allegedly, yes. The theory is that Whack 100 put this story out there, knowing that there is a grain of salt of truth to it, and put himself into it, perhaps in an effort to try to make Big U clarify the record that perhaps there really was a conflict. And that Whack 100 is lying about his involvement, but Whack 100 is stirring shit up for his ops. He's making fucking things that I'm pretty sure Big U does not want this coming to light. He does not want this conversation.
Pretty sure Future didn't want this to come to light.
well,
I have heard that Future is not happy about this taking place. That
Well-
this conversation taking place, especially because from all accounts, Big U and Future have been on good terms for many years.
And on top of that, like the whole backstory makes sense because Trick is pretty notorious for regulating Detroit and making rappers pay and all that.
Real
and
shit.
obviously, like BMF started in Detroit. And they're huge in Atlanta, so there's that whole connection.
Well, that's one thing
Kinda
I'm
makes
really
sense.
not
BMF was huge everywhere.
I'm
Yeah,
very much-
but I'm saying and they were.
I'm not
located.
sure why there was a debt or why Trick would have been owed money by Future. So I don't know about why that might be true or why BigU might have interest in that. That's all a little too much for me to know, but that's what I'm hearing on the streets. So Whack 100 is out here playing interesting games.
I mean, listen to the story. If you,
The story is crazy.
he ran into the
Sprinting.
thing. He's about to drop down where the thing is. He throws the phone. That's a lot.
And then he catches the phone.
He leaves
And
Ciara.
Birdman's on. Hey, Playboy.
Can you imagine
boy.
I can't even imagine seeing Future in the airport.
With Ciara left Ciara sprinted away.
But keep in mind that Ciara and Future was an incredibly early part of Future's career.
Oh, yeah, no, this is a
Remember
fat
the,
minute
the,
ago.
the Honest album? Like that was the
Honest.
time period.
I'm just being honest.
I'm just being honest. That was the time period when Future was with Ciara, right? So that was like a million fucking years. What was it, 2014?
But that's when he was on the run, though. That's when he
That's
had that.
even before
2013.
that. That's like
way back in the
2013,
day.
12.
I highly doubt that Future's having a fucking.
Because I remember she bought him out in her video, and that's when they like the world was like, oh, they dating.
That was like, turn off the lights, Future.
All right, here's another clip for your Remo. Why was Charleston White in L.A.? And why didn't you link up with him? Did you? Did he go to the penis house?
No, what you mean?
Did he?
That's what that was
He
posted.
checked in with AD.
on the
I was,
No-
I was
No
supposed,
Jumper
I was supposed to
Instagram.
link up with him.
Well, no, that Charleston White came to L.A. allegedly, right?
Charleston White came to LA, put out a video, and said essentially like, I'm in LA, I'm comfortable as fuck, and guess what? I ain't finna check in because the majority of the citizens of Los Angeles would agree with me that I don't have to check in.
And he was
He's
basically
the
saying,
last person that most of the gangsters in LA would want to check in with him.
Yeah, no one's
Let's
checking.
be real. His track record has placed him in a category where not a lot of people are going to be trying to have you check in. Right?
I told you, my uncle, that's his nigga. You feel me?
Right.
We come down to that.
Pause.
I leave it alone.
there you go.
But so
That's what it is.
But I thought you were gonna link up with him. I thought y'all were supposed to do content, bruh. I
My
thought y'all
unc-
were gonna do a TikTok.
My uncle, my uncle wanted to squash the shit. You feel me? He put us on the phone and he was letting him know, like, he told me, like, nephew, I've been fucking with this nigga for years. He was helping me out a long time ago. He did the XYZ for me. Y'all, you my family. Whatever it is, you feel me? Y'all drop that shit. It is what it is.
So you guys are cool, but you're not meeting up with him when he comes to LA.
I mean, I didn't even know he was, bro. Like, I'm not even like checking for anything.
What
like
if he
that.
does a video in your old hood,
Why?
flexing 6'9" in it,
That'd be
6'9"
nuts.
at O Block Energy?
I mean, homies are still over there, so I don't know
What would you do? How would you feel inside?
if he like just start dissing me again.
Charleston White mooning the camera on your block.
Well, then I'll just hit
where
my.
you used to sell dick.
I had to hit Unc up. I'm like, your
that's
man's
out.
is tripping. You
He's
feel me?
gone. He pulled up at 5 a.m. and he mooned someone. It might have been a drive-by mooning, but it was a moon. Yo, imagine I pull up to the ops block and moon somebody. Not even him, just somebody.
That'll make me more mad.
Yeah.
Adam just came over there, pulled his
just pull up
pants
his shirt.
down.
a freshly shaved ass.
Slide on the opposite of moon him.
I might moon him in the car and put my ass on the glass for that extra effect of really seeing my ass pressed against the glass.
and fart too.
I might pull up.
I see my ops and I spoon him.
I pull up to the Popeyes, moon him. Put my ass on the glass at the drive-through.
Cut it with the opposite of spoon him.
Then a nigga shoot out the window. You get fucking glass in your ass on top of that.
If I take a bullet to the butthole, will you still love me?
You're my brother.
Yo.
That's a real friend right there.
If I
I
take
told
a
Lena
I'm not gonna change your wounds though.
I told
I ain't gonna clean
told
you.
Lena she could lose her legs, and I'll still
You still beat?
Yeah, you're supposed
still
to.
beat.
For sure. Sure.
So Lexi can lose legs.
Yeah.
Lexi loses.
I'm gonna sit there.
legs.
I'm gonna be like this, hula hooper around.
You're gonna carry her around like this, like
Yeah.
under your arm. Damn. All
You shouldn't fuck with nobody for their
Yeah.
legs.
For their
Their-
legs.
their
legs.
Appendages.
no, just for that. I mean, cause look,
For their appendages.
realistically,
Fuck nobody for their legs. Crazy.
I'm in it for the heart.
Oh my god.
but realistically, right? God forbid anything can happen to anybody here.
On
you
God-
would want your your significant other to rock with you.
My homegirl's baby daddy has one leg, literally.
I was thinking of something, but I'll keep it to myself.
I got 3 legs.
You got
anyway.
a peg leg with a
I
kickstand.
hop around all night and day.
No, I have no legs.
I have no
I have
legs.
no legs.
I have no legs.
I have no legs.
I have no legs.
That made me want to take the subway in New York City so much when I saw that on Kids back in the day.
That's a real ass guy.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Out
But,
in
but
the,
we seen him in Kids.
Yeah.
And he was just, you know what I'm talking about? Of
course.
You don't remember the movie Kids? You should watch it.
You ever
but
seen Kids?
They were.
There's
they
a guy with no
were-
legs on a skateboard saying, I have no legs. And I
That's
think,
a great
about, I
movie.
think about it every time somebody
gotta
says,
watch that.
You
I
never
have
seen
no.
Kids? Well, you have to watch
It'll
it.
make you want to move to New York City in the 90s.
In the
and
90s.
hang out on the street.
Young Rosario Dawson. Come on.
And like skate for fucking Supreme or something.
That's one thing I like about you is you appreciate some pussy that don't even exist anymore.
What do you mean?
Some crazy
Rosie
pussy
O?
from back in the day.
Rose.
Rosie Dawson still
but
fire.
he's talking about her vintage.
Yeah,
like her
I'm
1995 vintage.
I'm all about the rookie cards.
My
like,
nigga,
like you
she
feel me?
still looks
No,
good.
I know that, but
Like-
there's eras.
Ain't she in
It's like
Daredevil?
this. Like I'd fuck Ava Mendes right now, but Ava Mendes
was
Ava Mendes in Training Day,
Bro.
the goat.
I hit some porn stars that they look fine, but if I hit them 6 years ago, it would have been a whole different bragging right.
You ever fuck Sarah J?
No. I
Old
like
ass
that.
Sarah
I'm
J?
down,
She's
though.
fine.
Let's get it in.
Is she still fine?
She looks like a fine ass Hulk Hogan. You feel me?
Oh
Like,
my god.
Every woman is fine.
Every woman is sexy.
Yo,
Believe all women that they
Every
are
woman
fine.
has legs.
If she thinks she's hot, she's hot. If she got legs,
Hey,
she's hot.
wait,
if she
wait.
loses her legs, she's hot. No, but
Hey.
I have a real. Okay, what?
This is
Then
what I
have a real question.
this is what I realized about getting back on Twitter is that like
porn.
we might need to start body shaming some
It's
people back
porn.
again. Like people are too. Did you just fart like
Yeah, who did that? Was that Adam?
fucking
That's how
gross?
you feel, bro. That's how you feel.
That nigga let one rip. Oh
You're
my
fucking
god,
disgusting.
disgusting.
What were you about to say? What's your question?
What'd you realize about Twitter, Housephone?
That everybody is horny and like laughs at the corniest shit. After
Corny
being
and-
after, corny and horny.
Yeah,
I've been gone for too long.
Here's my question. What? Now we've established that if Lexi loses her legs, you will not leave her.
No.
If Lena loses her legs,
I would
I will not leave her. If Lush ceases to vape on the podcast because he has no more arms, I will not kick him off the show, even though I will definitely make fun of him.
Put a mic
But
on his chest here.
The question remains:
I'll kill you.
in terms of new sex partners, in terms of you meeting somebody new,
It's a wrap.
what is the level of disability that you are willing to accept?
Well, we know about the autism in my past pussy excursions.
I'm not talking. I'm talking about physical things.
So you could be full on retarded and it's all good.
Could you love a woman with a peg leg?
Yeah, Peggy.
You could call her that, but could you love her?
Yeah. I love more of the vibes more than the looks and shit like that, honestly.
I
With
fall in
anybody I
love
fucked
with. I
with.
fall in love with spirits.
Can I tell you?
That's deep.
Can I tell you a
Oh,
tale?
your friends are dead.
Can I tell you a tale?
Yeah.
This is a classic.
Push me to the.
Some
Classic.
people out there might remember this from back in the day, but
Got you, bro.
back in the day, New York City, estimated year 2008. I'm at the bar and I walk in. I see a cute girl sitting there. I sit down next to her, offer to buy her a drink. Boom, we're having a conversation for like 2 fucking hours. My friend is with me. He's got a girl. He's talking to her. Whatever. We're having a great time in this bar. We're sitting down the whole time though. At some point, we both stand up, and I realize I am fucking gigantic compared to her. She's like 5 feet fucking tall.
That's
But
hot.
I'm kind of used to that. You
That's
know, whatever.
dope.
Little ass types of shake. I don't give a fuck. I ask her where she lives. She tells me where she lives. She lives like a mile or two away. I say, okay, I'm gonna go back to the crib with my homie, but then I'm gonna hit you, see what you're doing, right? So we're texting, and she invites me over to her crib. I'm thinking, amazing. I live in Brooklyn. I'm young. I'm like getting some pussy. This is what life's all about.
Yeah.
I go over to her crib. She's sitting on the fucking stairs downstairs. It is like February, and it is 2 o'clock in the morning. It is so fucking cold. I ride up on my bike. Like, what the fuck is this girl thinking? Why is she outside? Anyway, we talk on the steps for a few minutes. I'm still warm from riding, so I'm kind of like not thinking about the cold that much. And she says, what do you want to do? I say, let's go upstairs. She goes, okay. She goes to walk up the stairs. I'm going to show you what she
I don't want to
walked
laugh because I know where this is going.
And prior to this, keep in mind, I had not seen her move. I had been seated talking to her, and then we stood up briefly. She walking like this.
like a gazelle, a wounded gazelle.
She had
Was she bad though?
She probably wasn't bad.
bad might be an exaggeration. She was suitable.
She
to
was
put my
fuckable.
penis in at that time,
in your life.
at that moment
Did you
in my
beat?
life. I go upstairs with her. Honestly, as I'm watching her climb the like 2 flights of stairs,
You got turned off.
Should have carried her. Rude as
Yeah,
fuck.
you're rude as fuck.
and spoiler alert, I fucking went on her Facebook after this and I figured out that she was in some sort of horrific car accident.
Oh.
So this was like probably not the case with her at some point, you know, a year before this or some shit like that.
You thought she had like multiple sclerosis.
And my desire, like at that
Right.
moment, my desire to fuck her was so fucking strong. I mean, it's like 2:30 in the morning and I'm riding my bike across Brooklyn to go get some pussy in the middle of the fucking night, risking pneumonia to hang out with this stranger. And when I see that walk, it just fucking killed it. And I just immediately like felt like a weird sense of empathy, and I'm just like I felt bad for her, but I was also kind of grossed out by the whole thing. And I just,
You're grossed at.
Yeah, I would have been like this.
but is that fucking wrong, dude?
Honey,
But I just,
tequila,
I feel
we
like
have a
I-
mission.
it turned me off so much that I didn't want to do it. I'm just being real.
But
I
what
feel,
if,
like, I feel like you're an ableist a little
Yes,
bit.
no,
because
100%.
I
You
would've
should've-
waxed
This is
that
the
shit.
most ableist thing you could say. I am labeling myself. This is
You should have fucked her.
This is
because
a
you felt
former
bad.
version of myself. I know. That
should've
that
fucked-
would have been the cool thing to do. To show her you're just like any other woman. I'm gonna fuck you
I'm
and
gonna
not
fuck
talk
the
to you
shit out of
after.
you.
You
Yeah.
had to do this now.
You have to
To
find
make
her.
amends. You have to.
You have to find her and bring her on Plug
The
Talk.
crazy thing is to imagine her like being like told about this podcast and like figuring it out and like putting out a YouTube
Adam-
about
Adam-
it.
Plug talk with a disabled person has to happen.
Yeah.
Mando, what if you fuck?
TRell.
Oh, come on.
What if you fuck and then all of a sudden she's like fixed? Like you beat it and then the disabilities.
Yeah, what if you beat her spine back into?
And then you
So
be
that's
like,
what they're talking about when they say
Alignment.
that?
and while you're about to bust a nut, you say, I have exorcised the demons.
That's real.
And then
No. But okay, I'm gonna add another layer to it. So we both live in Brooklyn, and it's a relatively small place. It's actually a gigantic.
I was
place
about to
where
say, I guess.
all the gentrifiers know each other.
you don't see like you don't like see people all the time, but you do see people. Like, you know, it's like we both lived in like the same area of Bushwick approximately. So it's like
Okay, that's different.
I see her a couple of months later. And she's with a dude, and I see them getting into their car or
She's
getting
like-
out of the car, and the dude is in incredible shape. He's a physical fucking specimen. Meanwhile, I am in worse shape than I am in right now. So I'm over here being ableist and not giving her the D. And then meanwhile, she's dating this dude. I look at the back of his fucking car, and he has a sticker from his kickboxing academy.
Oh yeah.
So now I got this bitch, and he gives me the dirtiest fucking look in the world.
It's because he knew you didn't
She
fuck.
probably told him.
As if she told her new boyfriend that she once hung out with this scumbag Adam 22 and he did not give her handicapped ass dick. That is terrible, man. I felt awful. I
Oh,
wish
you got the handicap.
You should feel bad about yourself.
I did.
What if it was just her physical therapist? How you know he was even?
Oh, it really could have been that.
That's fair. If he's
Damn.
a kickboxer and a physical therapist, then this is a great
He's getting
man,
so much pussy.
and he deserved to give me a bad
He's
look.
taking the walk to Poland for sure, bro.
Definitely,
Like,
Bro, if you're a physical therapist and a fucking gym trainer, you're getting pussy. A lot of it.
Those are two great. No, he's not a gym trainer. He was a kickboxer.
he's getting all kinds of.
He could have been the trainer at the kickboxing.
Why would we
place.
assume
You said he was a physical specimen.
he was hot?
getting all kinds.
You should have fucked him instead of fucking her.
Oh,
What's
my
the,
God.
what's the last dude that you saw that you were like, damn, he's hot?
You.
Really? Thank you. Appreciate that.
Beast Cuz.
Were there any hot dudes at the party, AD?
I'm looking at you, niggas. What's wrong with you?
What do you mean? I had my chest out. What the fuck you saying, bro?
Lush definitely was
Obviously.
number one in the hot body show.
Yeah.
Well, once I realized me and AD were international, well-renowned models, I looked at myself in the mirror. I was like, "Damn, I'm beautiful." So yeah.
Everybody kept saying you like a rotisserie chicken today.
Why, you're shiny like one?
I was like
know.
spinning
They,
around.
they put us on this little platform and spun us around.
I was damn near about to
I
fall.
thought because he's shiny.
I am I'm a little shiny.
They had a shiner too.
The lady was supposed to unshine me, and she didn't.
Nah, rock it. Rock the shine.
Yeah.
I think it's.
I got a little glow in me.
Speaking of glow, how do you feel about Glorilla
Getting nominated for a
Grammy?
Grammy.
Unlike Nicki Minaj.
Hey,
Wow.
Hey, guess what? It's Glorilla's year. You know what I'm
deserves
saying?
it.
Like she literally
Shout out to the whole Black Noise team.
If you look at any artist that had a breakout year that really just
It
made a
was
huge
one, Lush, and two, Glorilla.
basically Lush in the podcasting world.
And I will also have you know that me and Danny Mullen are investing in hormones so that Bossanova can actually have his
Transform in Ice
surgery
Spice.
and become Ice Spice.
I'm spiking if that happens.
No, he's
Yo,
gonna do it.
I kind of believe you.
The Bossanova to
spiking.
Ice Spice transition will happen. Me and Danny Mullen will be paying for it. All the puberty blockers will be purchased.
I'll literally take my crooked ass teeth and chew Ice Spice's thong like a starburst, bro. I'm not even playing
At the arcade.
at the arcade.
Can I come along to the Lush teeth trip whenever you take him to Turkey? I'm trying to get my shit fixed.
We're
too.
going
all
to
gonna go.
Turkey to get your teeth.
We're going to
fixed.
Istanbul.
Oh wait, where's the
That's
teeth?
in
Mexico.
Turkey, by the way, guys.
Yeah, when I get mine redid again, got to bring some homies.
You're gonna get your teeth redone.
You got to get them like every 6-7 years. You're supposed
You
to
have
get them redid.
and it hurts all over again.
I heard it don't hurt.
It didn't hurt when you got it done.
The only thing
I'm gonna itch my nuts.
it didn't. Nigga,
Thanks.
I had to do
The
it.
numbing was the numbing.
Hey, did
No,
you smell
I
my
had-
fart?
no.
Sick.
Good.
I used to have like fangs, and they had to shave those down.
Ah.
I kind of felt that, but other
were
than
like
that,
mad.
You were probably so numbed out you couldn't even.
No,
feel
but you
it.
were into Twilight, right?
it was. You said Twilight. No,
Team Eric.
I ain't seen it. I
No,
just
that
like the
shit-
idea of AD being a vampire junkie.
that shit don't hurt though.
That's the real vamps right there. Real vamp life.
But you got to get the shit redid. You feel me?
Hey, you could eat whatever, or was there like a window where you couldn't? Or
No,
was-
for the first, I want to say 3 weeks, your mouth feels weird. Like you don't want to eat nothing, and stay away from like apples and shit.
Does it feel like you got a grill in?
At first it does, and it feels normal.
you
Are
can
you allowed
eat-
to give
you-
head?
You could eat an apple now, though,
Yeah.
perfectly.
Let's stop talking
ever
about
get
your
scared?
teeth.
There's a-
Glorilla got nominated. The Barbs are fucking furious.
Why are they mad? that-
Glorilla should have got nominated for sure.
Nicki Minaj has
Hold on.
never won a Grammy, and she did not want to be nominated in the pop category.
Right.
And people are saying that the Grammys essentially reacted by not nominating her for the hip hop category. Now, that being said, I mean, it's just a panel of judges, right? I don't think that the Grammys can just say, like, oh, Nicki Minaj is blacklisted, right?
She for sure should be in the hip hop category.
She dropped the album this year.
No, it's for the
Singles.
super freaky girl.
But bro,
Imagine
that
putting
song
out
sucked.
one mid song and thinking that you deserve to get a Grammy for it. Like, nobody fucking cares about
But
that
Nicki-
song. I'm just gonna be
but
real.
I will say-
FNF was fucking huge.
Yeah, but like the fact that she's
Super
never
Freak
been,
was number one though.
It was a big
Yes.
record.
But-
It was a big record.
like Pink Friday era Nicki Minaj. That's fucking ridiculous. The fact that she didn't.
But
That's
here's
what
the
I
thing.
mean. How did that
Check
happen?
game though. Nas won his first Grammy for King's Disease 2.
I know.
And like so
That's nuts.
What
the
King
thi-
Disease 3 is fire,
like,
by
he,
the way.
He didn't win a Grammy for fucking Illmatic, for It Was Written, for any of these crazy albums. Life is Good.
Nigga,
You feel me?
look at Will Smith just got his fucking first Oscar.
And so that's the thing.
The
Did you
same
hear him
time-
slap someone?
The Oscar,
No, I did not.
the thing about the Oscars,
Let's talk
Grammys,
about
and all
it.
that, they're essentially lifetime achievement awards. So it's not really necessarily what you're winning, even though that's just a technicality.
Nigga, how
However, Glorilla out the gate, getting nominated,
hard.
unprecedented. Young girl from Memphis doing the damn thing. Give her flowers.
She's fucking killing it. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm proud
man.
of her.
I don't give a fuck if she sound like Pop Smoke. I'm still hitting from the back.
Her
I don't
album-
give two
her
fucks
album
about the
was fire.
Grammys, but they did get it right. In this case, she deserves the nom. Who knows if she'll actually win? But she
Somebody-
definitely
Great
deserves
nom.
it.
Somebody
Well, like-
said that she's the first unisex rapper
Oh my
because
God.
men and women can bang her shit without feeling like
Who else?
a
Is
certain
there?
way.
Do you think Cardi B is
hey.
that female only?
Yeah.
No, but like the way what she's talking about for show is, you feel me?
Do
Like
you think that the hood are really like sitting on their porch smoking a black and mild, listening
fools
to
or
Glorilla?
yes.
I heard
Bro,
a lot of
what?
I heard
Yeah.
a lot of Glorilla.
I'm open to it. I'm just
Youngins
asking.
from my hood are slapping Glorilla like in rotation
Our unks,
with Blue Bucks and all that shit.
how's he doing in the unk category?
Oh.
Is she? Do the unks listen to Glorilla?
Approved.
To the
Listen, female rap is taking over, man.
this is the year
Yeah.
of female rap, and
I
like
swear-
if you really think about it,
Thank you.
Glorilla is
Sexy red. Sexy red.
going crazy.
You guys got to rep your own kind, man. Don't just give up your fucking territory like that.
I'm not giving up
No,
shit.
look,
These bitches
City
are
boys
hard.
need to take over.
These
It's a-
bitches are crazy.
She's the 2022 version of like Gangsta Boo, Mia
Yes.
X. Like
Yep.
we've seen
Yes.
hard female rappers, and Gangsta Boo, like dudes is jamming that shit too.
Yeah.
like
Can
we-
Gangsta
back
Boo
then.
get on
You
the
love
Glorilla
Gangsta
track?
Boo.
What the fuck is up?
that would be amazing.
Shit, that
Awesome.
Glorilla,
Memphis shit.
I hope she knows about Gangsta Boo. I need
Bro,
to
how would she's from
I'm gonna
Memphis?
DM her right now and say,
She
give
that's
Gangsta
sure
Boo.
knows.
that's her auntie.
I say, give Gangsta Boo a verse or you whack.
No, Gangsta Boo
Imagine I
needs to
said
give
that.
her a verse. Shit, you feel me?
I'm gonna tell her I was hacked.
Or you're whacked, and that's 100.
You have no legs. I was hacked.
Glorilla has no legs. Nah, but
Even though she talked like Pop Smoke, I'm still smashing.
yo,
Her album is fire.
Glorilla probably doesn't realize how much the fucking rap community would love her putting Gangsta Boo on a song.
Oh yeah, that'd be
Like
incredible.
there's just a gigantic swath of rap that would see that and think it was the dopest thing that a young female rapper has ever done, and they would fucking love it.
Let's take it a step further. Entire DJ Paul produced album
Yeah.
with Project Pat
Shout out to
features.
DJ Paul.
You
Juicy
feel me?
J.
What do you mean?
That's too much. No,
That's too much?
You
What?
can't give her all that. She's not trying to build a whole career for her.
For a project? Like,
DJ Paul definitely do
That-
that. He
Gotta put-
produces
Why-
for everybody.
Lost Like You're Out of Control. One song
I mean,
with video.
could DJ
Juicy
could
J
DJ
collab?
Paul produce the song?
Have we ever seen evidence of Juicy J fucking with the Gangsta Boo in recent memory?
They were both on that verses together.
They were near each other.
They're near each other.
I don't think they spoke.
Yeah,
Adam
no.
is fucking hilarious.
She
bro.
told me they didn't speak.
Yeah, I don't think they fuck
I
with each other.
interviewed her like a year ago.
Yeah,
She
I
said
saw
that they didn't even speak.
No,
They don't fuck with each
her.
other.
Yeah,
But Jesus, though.
I don't know what she did. He don't want to be friends.
At some point, it's like, damn, like, I feel like once you get to a certain age, you got to just let certain shit go.
Where's my Juicy J interview? It's been a long fucking time.
We trippy,
Juicy
man.
J.
Somebody.
I feel like you had one back in the day, no?
Yeah.
Tell Juicy J. No, I didn't. I fucking have gotten ready for it multiple times,
Shut
and then
the
it just
fuck up.
didn't happen.
Shut the fuck
His
up.
most recent album, I listened to it like 3 times playing Pokemon Go, getting ready for the interview, and it never happened. I'm hurt. Juicy J, let's go. I had the juice, man.
That was crazy.
Tap inward.
one of the coolest things that happened.
You
I gotta
meeting-
watch that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could be the OJ Juice Man of this office if you just talked with a little bit more swag.
A little more tang.
Yeah. You drink orange juice?
Love it.
I feel like me and
problem.
OJ got a lot in common.
OJ Simpson.
That's it.
Yeah.
I killed my wife.
He didn't kill his wife.
I have no wife.
He didn't kill his
Gonna
wife.
kill my
He
dad.
just talked about her on the podcast.
I'm gonna kill my girlfriend.
I like how you're not shying away from that.
That you killed your
Smoke.
wife?
He wants to smoke. No, he's talking
If
about
I
his wife.
must kill my wife till she's dead.
You can't stop the Lush Man.
Can't ban the Lush man.
Can't do it.
Can't stop.
And
the
you know
rain.
what? My favorite face wash product is from Lush. So I've been fucking with you, Lush.
Oh, I'm glad you.
You got
know
a nighttime routine?
I've been all on her face. I'm lushing her. You feel me? Like,
Oh. I told her, I fucked up.
you feel me? Like,
It ran away.
I ain't
It
talking.
ran out of my brain.
I ain't talking Mac, but I like to beat her face. You feel me? Like,
Sounds like a
that
Rio.
was a blue book. That was a blue book.
I thought that's
That
a
was
Rio
Rio.
bar, right? That's a Rio bar.
Wow, I can't believe I
Yeah,
said
yeah,
that.
yeah.
oh, is that? I probably subconsciously,
I ain't talking Mac, but I'll beat her face. Mm-hmm. I ain't China Mac, but I beat the case. And I beat his ace. I beat his ass.
I bust a nut
Wow,
on her.
beat the ace. Was
Beat
crazy.
the ace was that was
That was hard.
that was
Hey,
like
I bust a nut on her pimples. That's a piece of face.
Who you busting on? You need to go sit out back and bust on the lawn.
That nigga Adam's so fat, he said, I don't want a piece of cake.
I'm a bust.
You gay as fuck, jerking off online like you want a piece of Drake.
Man, I was at.
I heard you was looking at little kids online. You a part of Pizzagate.
Hey,
that was fire.
I'll fuck your bitch in an Easter bunny costume and bust on her Easter eggs.
I'll love my bitch even if all she got is pegs.
And when I get in the courtroom, I'm not talking. I'm not Ted.
I got NFTs. I spent money on a JPEG.
Adam has an NFT that he spent on Dread.
I'll put my dick between her butt cheeks like salami in between bread.
I feel like Josh Mannheim. I'm about to grow out some dreads.
I say
used-
Pound Town and catch a homie in the bed.
I used to go to school with a Coleman. Now I'm getting swole like Ronnie Coleman. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got a dread on me. What's his name? You got a Gary Coleman.
Gary
Why
Gary
could I-
Coleman.
my brain froze. I couldn't
Hey,
say
Gary
Coleman.
I use Manscape to shave my hairy colon.
I feel like the only young nigga on this panel with old men.
I feel like the man because I know my nuts is swollen.
And I'm gonna kill that motherfucker like OJ did Ronnie Goldman.
Before
Dark.
before all these niggas came around, to Adam, I was his only token.
Damn.
Before
And
they
before the-
came around, you was my coke plug.
Hey, I was
Before Lush came around here, he sold drugs.
and I was I was in the Jack Shack while Riley Reed's outside, and I'm in there stroking.
He's not joking.
His legs are broken.
I'm
No,
paid.
those are his teeth.
I paid $17
Sheesh.
for a prostitute in Oakland.
He ain't joking.
He came through with a pink snapback on Hat Day. That's gay.
You're so
Y'all need to shut the fuck up about Howlin' Rays.
Where the fuck is Black Dave?
I heard you have ponies at the crib eating hay.
you're so gay. Even your dad's gay.
Yeah, I inherited it. I bought some Birkenstocks and I'm wearing it. There you go.
If
I need
Dre-
to go to the corner store with your hoe.
And if Ralphie don't get out that cage, R.I.P. he's gonna go.
Hey, I pull
knock,
up
knock,
on
knock. Oh shit, it's PETA at your front door.
I heard you was at the comedy store. They're like, "Are you the bisexual one?" They ain't even know.
But when I walked in that bitch, they didn't find my gun.
You know, I keep the pole.
You know I'm like young Scooter. I keep a metric ton. Flacco on the right, Destiny on the left. I'm the centrist one.
Hey, they didn't find it because you kept the gun between Danny Mullen's buns,
Yeah, I hit it.
and then you hid it.
I like telling racist jokes. I'm having Danny Mullen fun.
Ooh.
And I told Yahira, spread them cheeks open. I'm trying to see them booty crumbs.
I heard you finally hit.
It's been no jumper, man. Thank you.